Well, hello, broads, and welcome to part 1 of our cast bio breakdown of Katie's Bachelorette season. All the men. Well, at least the first half. In today's episode, we're going to be going through the first half of the list of men from Katie's upcoming Bachelorette season. And in Thursday's episode, we'll be finishing off the list. If you have not joined us before, if this is a first go-around in cast bio breakdowns and being part of the Broad Squad, we would like to let you know ahead of time, we know nothing of these men. We are simply going off photos. We're making wild guesses and hunches and having a grand time, but these are just guesses and us having fun. We like to go into the season fresh, not knowing the background. So we hope you enjoy our madness. And if you're not watching on the YouTube, where we will be having the photos of the men displayed while we discuss them, you can check out the episode notes, where there will be a link to the ABC cast list, which is the photos that we're using. We're going through alphabetically, so you can follow along. Or you can just listen, whatever floats your boat. But we hope you enjoy. We love you, broads, and let's get into it.
And welcome to another episode of Chatty Broads with Becca and Jess.
100% hear it. Not only that, it looks sick as fuck.
Then why don't you put yours on?
I was
Also,
about
it's fucking
to.
dope.
I was about to because I look up to Evan.
The way that
I
we're
taught
set
him
up.
every- I
Welcome to Chatty
I taught him
Broads,
everything
folks.
he knows.
Are we recording?
Everything's running.
We're running?
We're
Okay.
rolling.
We are rolling.
We're live. We're on the air. If I can get my headphones on.
Are you also okay? We got the bros are doing the hoodies up with
Under
the
the
headphones.
headphones.
I didn't know that was some sick game, but apparently it is.
It is. If you want to drive our YouTube
guys
numbers
just-
up, check it out.
You guys just look cold.
And I'm actually sweating.
I'm about to be on fire.
I like how Gray's all about increasing the YouTube engagement. Like,
I know. We love a YouTube king. A guy who's really trying to get our subscribers up. Broads, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube, we get a lot of comments all the time being like, is the YouTube dropped yet? I'm like, well, if you subscribed, you would know. You would know. So
Yeah.
There's a power
That's on you.
There's a
If you
power
think this is
vacuum
about
right
you, it
now because all
probably is.
the big vloggers just went down for being like terrible human beings, right?
true.
all of them, every single
we
one.
could catch
Yeah.
up David Dobrik's people.
yeah. You guys want to start doing 4-minute, 20-second vlogs?
Yeah, I think Chatty Bros
Sure.
should just be like
Giving away Teslas?
influencer stuff. Like where we're just like, we're on vacation in Hawaii and then we're like giving away Teslas and then we're like coming after other YouTube
Here we
influencers.
go. It's a fireball night.
Oh, Gray's throwing back that
Hey,
fireball.
booch fire.
What if we put a whole gallon of milk and a whole pint of Fireball in a blender and we chug it?
Oh my god.
Is that a good vlog?
Well, that sounds like a good vlog.
Well, we got to
Vlog.
start the whole thing off with
One
a
of my first thoughts is that might not actually taste that
Evan was
bad.
talking.
Sorry.
no, when you know that you drop the Altoid or whatever in the Coke and it goes crazy.
Mentos.
The Mentos.
Mentos, sorry.
Yes.
That's our first video.
Altoid is the
do you
blowjob
do?
thing.
What do you mean?
What's
Apparently,
that?
if you put a Altoid in your mouth and then you give a blowjob, it's very nice.
Becca, you
Ouch.
want to do science later?
Babe, you want to study later?
Guys, by the way, I'm really conscientious about interrupting today because I saw a comment saying I was interrupting everyone the last time we did a 4 episode. So I'm like, hey, Evan, a great pause.
I like how someone accuses you of it so that you police everyone. You're like, hey guys, I was accused of interrupting, so y'all better not interrupt.
We gotta all be conscientious of not talking
You're right.
over each other.
It's true. We do have to take our turns.
You're right.
But I didn't feel like you were ever.
Oh, shut up. But one person did that's enough and it got likes on it too.
Saying
That's the real problem.
it only
How
takes
many
one
likes?
comment.
It's true. Isn't that crazy?
You know what? Okay, I gotta say that person, it didn't just say I was interrupting. They were like, guys, please never do an episode like this again.
Well, that's aggressive.
And like, you guys were all, it was so annoying listening to you all scream over each other. And I was like, we had fun.
So the person didn't want us to have a good time.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
hate us.
Stop trying to
They
harsh
hate
my
us.
mellow. Listen, folks. When we have numerous people in the room, we're bound to interrupt each other because we're so excited about what we're doing.
Yes.
You should hear us when we're not on mics having a conversation.
There's no air in the room.
Chatty Broads. We hate this podcast. We hate doing this.
We're just screaming at each other the entire time. It's just
In
that's just how
character,
it is.
people, let's go.
All right. A couple things. First of all, I like your shirt, Becca. Becca's
Thanks.
wearing her
I
God
asked
is
Jess to
obsessed with
mention
you
it.
shirt.
Okay, shout out to I Need God in every moment of my life on Instagram who sent
Best
me this
Instagram.
shirt. But I have feedback I'd like to give. This shirt says for the non-YouTube viewers, you should be watching on YouTube, right, guys?
That's
Right.
a plug, baby. That's a plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can
Life's a
see my
plug.
cool shirt. But I think it says God is obsessed with you with an exclamation point. But shouldn't it say God is obsessed with me? That's funnier.
It should.
Yes, I like that better.
That feels a little bit more satirical.
That fits
Right?
my worldview more.
Cheekier.
Yeah.
That fits my worldview more.
I don't care how God feels about you. It's just about me.
And God is obsessed with me. And it's like obvious I'm not trying to proselytize to everyone in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, it also
yeah.
I feel
That's
like
true.
it fits the worldview of the Bible more too. It's less about being concerned about how your actions are helping others in God's mind. It's all about how your actions directly affect God's vision of you, right?
That's
It's about
very
you
true.
being judged.
Grayston, we are taking this. We talked about this.
We
Remember?
did talk about this.
We talked about
We
this
did
today.
talk about this
Gray was
because
really
I
holding
curbed
him.
myself. I held myself back really hard.
Respect to all the religions. Peace
Yeah.
That
and
is
love.
actually- you
Peace
do
and
roll.
love.
But I will say what I like about this company that makes me laugh so hard is the fact that anyone who believes it actually
Loves
thinks
it.
it's a great t-shirt.
My mom
And then-
probably loves this.
And then
Yeah.
anyone who it doesn't gets the joke. So it's like this hilarious thing where like
but
you're-
do they?
Oh, maybe not, but I'm saying it's such a deep joke that like you almost have to be in on it, and once you're in on it, it's hilarious, but it is like in some ways like 90% of people would just see that shirt and be like, "Oh, wow, she's like a godly Christian girl."
Yeah, you have to have a scapegoat and
everyone-
know me and my
You gotta
beliefs.
know the
dangerous,
deeps.
the dangerous part though is like everyone thinks they're in on the joke.
Yeah,
People who believe in it and the people who
That's
don't
true.
and think it's like
they think they're in on it. Everyone thinks they're in on it.
satirical.
Everyone. Well,
That just means I'm here to make friends with this
exactly. So, broads, we have gathered here today for a sacred day. It is the part one. We're going to break this into two parts. Part one of us breaking down the cast bios for Katie's Bachelorette season. A holy day, indeed.
I am really stoked for this because, like you said, we're doing part one, which implies a part two.
Thursday.
Am I right?
Correct.
Which means we're going to be taking lots of quality time to dissect each one of these.
We're going to
men.
really nurture all of these men, honestly. We
take
really
them
will.
under our wings.
And broads, listen, this is what we've done this time. We have screenshots of the men with their names, and we have cut out their jobs and all the details about them. So our
Really
initial
dialed it in.
Yeah, our initial reaction is going to be purely off of their photos, and then I here have some extra information on them, and then we, as we finish up with each guy, I'll let you guys know how spot on we were.
Yes, and where's the best place for people to follow along with their photos?
So the best place would be abc.com, The Bachelorette.
Great.
You can also find it on their Facebook, but we're going through abc.com in alphabetical order.
Yes.
Easy to follow.
How many men do we have on the table today?
I believe there are 30 men in
So
this.
15.
So about 15 boys. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Not so much as big of a cast as last time. I think there were 34 last time or something ridiculous like that. Too many. Too many.
That's a lot.
So are we ready
because
to
we had 2 seasons. It was Tasha and Claire's. That's why. There are
That's
extra dudes
true.
that came in later, right?
That's true, but I don't think we even.
I think we did, and we were confused because
Oh.
we used the.
You know what it was? We used
the
the original. We used
Cosmo.
Cosmo, and Cosmo had the extra
We
guys.
were like, why aren't they all on ABC?
They used the extra guys that they cut before the final men, and we were very confused. So should we just get this on the road?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this, everybody. First up is Aaron.
Now, immediately I said before we started that to me, he looks like A-Rod.
He does look like A-Rod. He definitely
His
looks
name
Public
is
enemy
also Aaron.
Number 1.
Isn't that A-Rod's name?
Aaron.
Alex.
Alex. Oh my God, we said Aaron.
Did you guys?
No, we said Alex.
No, you guys said
We
Alex
said
Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez. Oh, okay.
Aaron, we have a huge problem with Aaron Rodriguez.
That would have been better. That would have been. We don't even care about his name. What his name
We
is?
just said his name was. It's just a Rod. Arid.
Arid.
Anyway,
Aaron is his name.
He looks like a Bradley.
I could definitely see a Bradley.
And the first thing that came to my mind was he looks like he talks to his mom every day.
that seems right.
Aaron is very close
Right?
to his mother.
Yeah.
I will say this, with a quick gaze through the rest of the cast, I believe Aaron is one of the best looking guys of the season.
I think he's good looking. You know what he hits me as? Glow up guy. 10-year reunion. Oh my God, he's wealthy and hot. But in high school, he was kind of nerdy. Like he looks like a guy that like he like got a really good job. He's super successful now. But like in high school, you're like, Aaron?
Yeah, and like maybe
Yeah.
in high school, he was like the overly enthusiastic employee at Quiznos. Who'd be like,
Hot dog
would be
on a
like,
stick.
hey, you want extra tomato? I got you.
And everyone who works with him is
You're
so
like,
annoyed
oh,
because like,
God.
dude, this is just a stupid job. He's like, no, this is a building block for the future.
I'm working to manager. Have you tried the sesame bun? The sesame bun is out of this world. I know you're going for potato, but you got to try the
Oh my
sesame
God.
bun.
He
I mean,
looks
add
like
a
a
Pepsi to that order,
genuinely-
you deserve it.
Well, he looks like a genuinely nice guy.
He
Yeah.
does. He does.
He doesn't really look like he's been slapped in the face by the world just yet.
No.
He looks like the kind of person though that like when you take him to a party and he gets drunk, you're like, oh, Aaron, he's a cool guy, and you're like, oh my God, Aaron, no, don't jump off the building,
Yes.
And you're like, oh my God, dude, we cannot take Aaron out again. Like,
like-
I was not expecting that.
He's like, oh, it's so hard to meet good people in this city.
Right?
And you're just
Or-
like, dude, chill, man.
Or he's like the dude, he's like, yeah, I've never actually been to a house party. And then you turn around like 5 minutes later and like he's
doing the
holding
keg
someone's
stand.
feet on the he's holding up someone's feet on the keg stand. He's like, 1, 2, like port high.
Bros,
He
have you
looks
ever
like
been to
he'd be-
Quiznos?
You know what? He looks like he'd get along with Matt and Tyler really well.
No, I think he doesn't have a deep voice though. I think he actually has like a voice that's kind of like this. He's like, hey guys, my name's Aaron. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I think a little bit of a higher voice. A little bit of a higher voice.
And you're kind of like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I'm predicting.
What's he do?
Oh, good
Okay,
question.
wait, what were you predicting?
Oh no, I'm predicting top 8, top 7.
Really?
Yeah.
I
For
think he's
who?
like a week 3-er.
Who's the Bachelorette?
Okay. Katie.
For Katie? Katie's definitely going to want to take him to Fantasy Suites. How tall is he?
Don't have the stats.
What do we think he is?
What does he bench press?
He looks like he'd be like 6'2",
How tall?
190.
No, I think he's actually like 5'10".
He looks sub 200.
See, he looks to me like the guy who's either 6'3" or like 5'8". Like it's either
big
he's
disparity.
gonna be
like either Evan or Grayston?
Grayson, you're taller than 5'8", right?
Yeah.
Bro, he's 5'9".
Is that with my heels
That's
on?
taller than 5'8".
I feel like you're taller. Well, then we'll go 5'6".
Tall energy. That's
It's
good.
tall. 5'9" is taller than 5'8".
Yeah, no, it is. It is totally is big.
Last time I checked,
Yeah.
Last time I pulled out
And
a
if I
ruler.
have shoes on,
I'm
depending
towering
on,
over that.
Depending on the shoes, I'm even taller than
you,
5'9".
Okay.
He looks successful to me.
Okay.
That's that's
He
exactly what
does.
Gray was saying.
He does. I'd say he's either like a financial advisor.
Oh, yeah,
Or
this is-
uh,
I love this part.
or
Financial
he's a life coach.
Okay.
I've seen his. He's one of. I saw the first 3 men's careers already, so I have to stay out of this one.
Okay. Also, do you think he benches below, at, or above his body weight?
Oh, above.
Do you think he benches above?
He always goes above and beyond.
That's the thing. He's an overachiever. He's the guy
Yes,
that like his
yeah.
apartment's immaculate. Like everything about his life is perfect. you
I
know?
also can't tell. His sweater is misleading. It might be my angle or the sweater, but his neck looks like he's got a lot more muscles going on
He
there than
looks
the
very
sweater's
muscular.
allowing
Now-
us
Does
to
look
see.
muscular.
I think he has the word consultant in his job title.
Okay.
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 Okay, Jess, what is it?
Aaron is an insurance agent from San Diego.
Insurance agent from San
Okay.
Diego. See, he is a partier.
He is
Definitely, San
if
Diego.
you're from SD, baby, you party.
rip
He was in a frat.
Gas
I knew
lamp.
it. I knew he was in a frat.
He likes French fries in his burritos. He has his teeth whitened. That's not natural.
he hits up Taco Tuesday every
hate
single
him.
week with his friends.
Still looks like a mama's boy.
Yes, definitely calls mom. Definitely hits the gym a lot.
I still think he has a higher pitched voice.
I can see that. Now, an insurance agent, is that
Does he walk on the sand in
Insurance agent is
sandals?
just an insurance agent.
definitely
You
wears
know what I mean?
Definitely, I feel like he wasn't from San Diego, and now he
100%.
lives in San Diego, and he definitely walks with sandals on the sand. Gray,
Where's he?
I
Yeah,
agree.
for real,
He
100%.
moved to San Diego,
Flip flops on the sand. You see people kicking sand
is-
up like 12 feet in the air. For real.
He's like,
Take 'em
bro,
off, you-
check out this sunset, and everyone's just
Like my eyes.
There's a little kid behind him like,
he hits me as one of these guys that like you go to Gas Lamp, the guy's a super nice car, insurance agent. I'm like in my mind, I think he's in insurance sales and like he kills it. He's the guy to me that like when you go to a Taco Tuesday, it's kind of a bustling scene. There's women in mini dresses, the guys in suits, everyone's kind of cool looking. But he's in that kind of group that you're always curious about where it's like, why is there 3 decently looking guys in a corner by themselves?
all holding drinks with no
Like
girls
they went
around.
because they don't really have girlfriends and they're not good with the women, but they like came together in hopes that like they would attract.
yes, and they'll never approach you, and all of us
Yeah.
girls are like, please come
Yeah.
over
Yeah, and they're
because you
just
guys
kind
are
of,
really
like,
cute. Yeah,
Looking around like, yep. Joey, did you want another half price margarita? Happy hours for another 20 minutes. We better grab it.
Where are you,
You know
going?
what I mean?
Where are you going for Tacos Tuesday?
Yeah, this sounds nice.
Oh no, like there's spots in San Diego that are like nicer, cool spots that like have kind of happening happy hours and stuff.
yeah,
Got
there
it.
really are.
Taco Tuesday is like such a thing in San Diego and Orange County. I remember
time.
we used to go out for Taco Tuesday in Newport when I went to
Taco
UC
Tuesday
Irvine, and I was
slaps.
like,
I love Taco
it was
Tuesday.
you were gonna get fucked up.
I would like to let all of you know that he does enjoy surfing and lifting weights. So yes,
oh my
he
god,
is.
his bench press is relevant.
This just
Yes.
sounds super chill.
He was a swimmer in college, so
Yep,
he
totally see that.
Yep, definitely has got a nice bod on him.
Swimmer for sure.
And he hopes to own his own business for himself.
That's tough. Do we know what college he
He
went to?
hopes to own his own business.
Aaron, do it or don't do it.
Do we know what college he went to?
I do not.
Okay.
Now, I do know that he shares one of Becca's fears, and that's rats. One of his biggest fears.
That's a reasonable
is a
fear.
rat.
Did you ever read 1984?
No.
Have you ever heard of the bubonic plague?
Ever heard of it?
Ever heard of it?
Check your sources.
One of Aaron's favorite holidays is Halloween, which I appreciate a guy who, but that to me says a partier.
This is-
You love
Yes.
getting, he loves showing up.
chicks in outfits, am I right?
And he shows up in something very small to show off the body on
And it's
Halloween.
like a joke.
It's
Oh,
Roman.
he's trying to be
It's
funny. I think
Roman.
I don't
Tarzan.
like him.
He's like a Tarzan guy.
No. Like I could also see him.
It's very tunicky.
I can also see him doing something like kind of funny, like trying to be ironic, like
Definitely Roman
like
guy.
Yes, I was
Like-
picturing him in a little white skirt, and he like thinks he's like being
A
cheeky, but he's
centurion?
really with the little gold strap sandals, the little white pleated thing, and he's just like it's funny,
A
meanwhile
gladiator
like
king.
flexing the whole night.
You know, so
It's
do you guys
ironic.
do you
Rome was
get
a
really
build a
into your
day.
costumes? If you were to play like someone like that, like a centurion, would you get into the costume, or like if you were to play?
Well, obviously,
Do you mean like would we
Is there a choice?
play into the role?
Yeah.
But of course.
yes,
See,
we'd be like, who's feeding me grapes?
Yeah, Helen of
Bitch.
Troy over here. Come on.
you guys probably like to LARP.
Someone has a big like.
I'm not anti-LARPing.
He's acting like I LARP all the time. He's over here at
No,
me.
I like that he's.
I've never done it.
He's trying to get everyone into LARPing. That's what I like about it. It's like this, and back
He
to what
does
I was
do
saying
that.
earlier about the LARPing is, it's not what it seems, and and it just keeps coming back into like why LARPing actually is amazing.
When you're talking about increasing,
And anything you have to sell this hard isn't that cool.
Look,
Okay.
all right, it might be the fireball, but maybe we are talking about increasing the YouTube, and we're talking about what Chatty Bros could be.
Okay,
Maybe-
guys, a
maybe the
LARPing
bros-
day.
A
I'm kinda
LARPing day.
into
I'm
it.
so
Maybe
down
the
for
bros and
LARPing
the
day.
broads should go LARPing.
I'll be the reluctant king.
You can be the emperor. You can just sit by yourself and like
could be the
eat.
It
villain
cuts
if
to
you want,
Evan, and there's
dude.
a little like string, like ding, ding, and you're like a little peasant hoeing in the field. Ding,
These lords are. I'll tend to the goats.
It's Christian on the harp.
As a bard,
Kristen's like, I'll play 4 roles.
I come running through the
He's
woods,
like changing. He's like, oh shit, we're all just like in the corner. He's like sweating.
and I'm like, please, Evan, I'm actually half goat, okay? I come trotting it on my hooved feet, like Pan just playing.
Mr.
Like,
Tumnus, he's coming out. And we're like, oh my God.
Exactly.
He has a whole backstory. He's like, actually, I was born. They're like, what?
I was born into a river.
My mother was a lamb.
My father, a man.
My mother was a minstrel. My father was a poet. So, you know.
And he's, oh dear.
It runs in the family.
And we're all like, what?
We grew up with the king's writ. Later, that king died and his son did not renew it. It was tough times for us ever since.
And we're like, how much longer? He's like, 3 more hours.
Oh my God. Okay, Aaron, get out of here. We're over you.
Aaron, gone.
Gone.
All right, broads, we're on to the next. Oh my God, I'm like literally crying. On to the next.
It would be fun, though.
Okay, broads, let's take a quick pause from all of this. Listen, how often do you go all day long and then out of nowhere you realize if you don't eat something in the next 5 minutes, you might have to have a meltdown. If you're anything like me, the answer is all too often. And those are the times when I want something fresh and nutritious, but it also has to be convenient and super quick, which sounds like a big ask, right? But not if you're keeping your freezer stocked with Daily Harvest, the healthy food option that's ready when you are.
Daily Harvest. I love Daily Harvest so much. I eat one of their smoothies almost every day. Daily Harvest is the food delivery service that is built on organic fruits and vegetables. It stores easily in your freezer until you're ready to eat. And when you're in a time crunch, Daily Harvest, it's their time to shine because everything is ready in just minutes, but it tastes like it took hours to make. They've got a ton of options for every meal and every time of day. For breakfast, you've got oats and, of course, smoothies. For lunch, hearty soups, harvest bowls. And for dinner, you've got to try one of their crisp flatbreads. They're so good. And they've even got plant-based desserts that, trust me, you are not going to want to miss.
Oh my God, how good are the scoops? My entire family has tried every flavor, obviously. And the current household favorite is the strawberry and rippled berry compote. It tastes so fresh, but also so decadent. I don't know how they do it. I can't keep enough of it in my freezer. It's my biggest craving right now, especially now that the weather's getting warm. And hey, nothing wrong with that because the ingredients are so clean. No added sugar, no weird flavorings, nothing artificial ever in any Daily Harvest products. You know we love them. We eat them constantly.
Get started today. Go to dailyharvest.com and enter promo code CHATTY to get $25 off your first box. That's promo code CHATTY for $25 off your first box at dailyharvest.com. That's dailyharvest.com.
Broads, if you have little ones at home, then you're probably just about to start summer vacation, which means you might be scrambling for ways to keep your kiddos busy this summer. And trust me, we know how hard that can be. My 5-year-old is like the Energizer Bunny. Coming up with new ways to keep her having fun and entertained can be quite a challenge, to say the least. This summer, I'm calling in the reinforcements with the help of KiwiCo. You can keep young minds engaged, learning, and most important, having tons of fun.
Oh my gosh, yes. KiwiCo is amazing. Every month, your kid will get a super cool STEAM project box focusing on one specific topic in ways that are understandable and interesting to their age group. That's the thing I love about KiwiCo. They always have perfectly age-appropriate projects. And from sailing the solar system to building an animation machine, the possibilities are endless with their boxes. And KiwiCo makes it super easy. They ship every single thing you need right to your door, so you can stop stressing about getting materials and finding projects, and you can spend more time just playing and learning with your kiddos stress-free.
I say this every time, but it's so true. My daughter Ember goes wild when her KiwiCo delivery arrives every single month. It's so fun watching her gain understanding about new concepts or topics, and she has the best time showing me how it's done because the projects are really made for each specific age group, and it's so easy to just let her lead the way via the instructions. She can follow along. It's incredible to watch, and she takes so much pride in it. And I love seeing the confidence that she gets from teaching her dad and me what she's learned. Every single month, we get the best new boxes. She's learned so much from KiwiCo. It's actually shocking.
With KiwiCo, there's something for every kid or kid at heart every month. Get 30% off your first month plus free shipping on any crate line with code CHATTY at kiwico.com. These also make really great gifts, I think. That's 30% off your first month at kiwico.com, promo code CHATTY. Oh my God.
Our next gentleman is Andrew.
Please stop trying to sell me whatever you're selling me. I don't want to buy it.
Used car salesman.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the suit jacket is just trying too hard, Andrew. You're one of those people that's like, I need to make an impression everywhere.
Does he have is that a mustache?
It's a little bit of a stash.
He took the better to be overdressed than underdressed. He takes that a little too far every day of his life.
That's conflicting. That's like a polo tee that he's wearing with the blazer.
No, it's not.
It looks
Andrew
like
is definitely, he definitely joined a country club as soon as he possibly could.
He's like, you know what? My apartment is $500 a month and I put everything I can.
He didn't join one. He's rolling on his parents' country club membership right now.
Is he though? No. He's
I don't know.
He's pretending.
He plays with house money.
No.
I don't know. I'm getting
fake rich.
I don't know if I'm getting, I feel like I'm getting real money.
Okay.
Because I'm getting, you know what vibe I'm getting? I'm getting like the type of guy who I'm at the bar and he comes up to me and his pickup line is like, how many languages do you know?
Oh.
And I'm just like, dude, fucking, I only know one. Thank you for shaming me right off the bat.
I bet he says that in a hotel bar.
Yes.
I'm just
and then he starts speaking French to you and you're just like,
At a Best Western.
Or he's like, I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I'm looking for a travel partner.
oh no.
Oh my God.
That's what his bio says.
It's definitely in his Tinder bio.
Looking for someone to spoil. You're like, why aren't you on Seeking Arrangements?
Oh man.
He looks a little, I just peeked down at his age. He's 31.
Talk about the last guy's age. How old is Aaron?
Aaron is 26.
Okay. Oh, wow.
He almost looks
31.
like this is supposed to be an ironic photo. But because no one else knows him, no one else is in on the joke.
Okay.
Like America just doesn't understand this guy yet.
Okay. All right. I could respect that if that's who Andrew is.
It's compassionate.
He doesn't look like he talks to his mom every day.
He looks like Date Mike.
Stop. Have you guys seen that Office episode? You guys aren't big Office watchers, are you?
They watched it when I was like,
okay. If people who know what I'm talking about, it's when
he's Date Mike.
It's when Steve Carell, he's like at a bar and he's just being himself, and there's this girl who kind of likes him, and he doesn't realize that she's liking him, and then the friends alert him to the fact that the girl likes him, and he kind of like realizes, and he goes, oh shit, I'll be right back, and he runs out to his car, puts on a Kangol hat, and opens up his shirt, and he just goes, hey, I'm Date Mike, nice to meet you, nice to meet me, and then like runs back in, and he changes his personality entirely into this like sleazy, annoying guy, and the girl immediately hates him. He looks like the alternate personality of a guy that's like immediately just like,
he kind of looks like the guy from The Office who's married to Pam.
Jim?
Really? I don't see
Not
Jim.
at all.
I can totally see if we pull up a picture of Jim and put it side by side.
Looks nothing like
I don't see it. We have a Jim Halpert pulled up, and
It kind of looks like him. I think you guys are wrong.
I mean,
I think
like,
you're wrong.
Okay, I could
maybe the eyes a little bit.
If Jim got a haircut, okay, like if he got a haircut and then
no. So what does this guy do?
Okay, you guys want to know? Do you want to guess what he does? Yes,
banker.
it's got to be sales.
I know, so I can't say.
he looks like a nurse.
Interesting take.
Wow.
Interesting take.
That would be a wild left turn.
Now,
I love it.
I can picture him in Scrubs. Now
Yeah,
that
I
you're
can
saying
definitely
that,
picture him in Scrubs. He looked better in Scrubs.
He would look that. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes.
If he was in Scrubs, I'd be like, he's cute.
Look at that
Like,
hot-
look at that hot
If he was
nurse.
a doctor, that'd be fire.
If he was a nurse, I'd be like, oh,
Yes.
hello. But whatever is happening right now is just not.
We don't trust him, but as a nurse, you're like, take my blood pressure. It's way up.
Take my blood pressure. Okay, do you guys want to know what he is?
Yes.
Okay.
Dying to know.
He is a deputy district attorney from Newport Beach. So, fam, he hangs
Baller.
out. He's a baller, and he hangs out at Javier's every single night. And he,
Holy shit.
yeah,
What's Javier's?
It is like the hang in Newport Beach where all the wealthy middle-aged folk.
The housewives
go.
and
the
such.
housewives are there. If you are a MILF, if you are a recently divorced MILF,
You probably
you
know
are
him.
there. Yeah, we might have bumped into him before.
No, I'm saying if you're a recently divorced MILF and you live in Newport, you probably know
yeah,
this dude.
so I've seen him.
Yeah.
We divorced a couple days ago. I'm already hitting up.
Okay,
Really?
wait. So he's
Yeah.
a deputy
we
district
didn't tell you, man.
attorney in
You guys seem pretty good
Newport.
about it.
So he's loaded.
Low-key, he'd be kind of perfect for Tasha.
Are DAs loaded?
I don't know about. He might be loaded, but he's also like
What's a DA
actually
salary?
Right.
powerful.
Which
Like a
scares
powerful
me.
dude.
Which scares me.
Well,
So Andrew,
or
we'd
he's
like to
the
apologize
assistant.
to you. I have a couple outstanding traffic tickets. Please be kind and generous.
Assistant.
Yeah. If you don't pick him,
DA
just still be cool with him though.
salary.
He is
And that's a sick job.
Did you say assistant or actual district?
Deputy.
deputy
Assistant.
district attorney.
Ooh,
But not
yeah,
assistant.
He's doing pretty
No.
good.
Not assistant.
He's
Just
doing pretty good. Average salary's $150K.
for what?
Whatever he
That's
does.
assistant. That's assistant. He's
And in
He's-
Newport,
oh,
you
he's
know
a-
it's
he's
probably
not
like
assistant.
double
He's
that.
a
He's assistant.
He's a deputy district attorney.
he's not an assistant.
Okay.
Look it up.
And in, like you said, Newport Beach. So that number's going to
That's
be
baller
up
city. Yeah.
even more.
So he's killing it.
Deputy.
And those kind of guys too, like those kind of guys are like solidified
Less.
in the industry.
Less.
Oh, deputy
less
makes
than
less.
the
Oh, it's less.
Yeah, less.
Well,
Okay, well,
sorry.
All right, well, we have thoughts and prayers
Pretty
for you,
good.
Andrew.
80 to 130. The other one was really definitive. It came out like 148.
But again, Newport, so
395.
maybe he makes like $200K a year.
Maybe.
I'm reading something that makes me have strong feelings about Andrew in a non-positive way. Sorry, Andrew, please don't arrest
No, I didn't
me.
trust him. I never trusted him, even as the district
It says
attorney.
he loves in all caps to play pranks.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
yeah.
I'm guessing, I'm making a prediction, broads.
no.
Night one, he plays a prank on Katie.
Oh, no, and he thinks it's so funny, and she's not really laughing. She's fake laughing, and he just thinks, he's like,
Did you like that? Was that hilarious?
Oh, God. No.
Yeah. It says that he exudes positive energy.
Oh, no. This is getting worse.
Yeah, this guy listens to a lot of like self-improvement videos and
I'm just feeling very strong Bennett vibes, so I'm getting very triggered.
oh yeah, I could see that big time. now.
Triggered.
Yeah. And
Okay.
so maybe that's why I'm judging him, and maybe he's not that way, but I feel Bennett.
Well, I'm excited to judge someone else.
He definitely has done one of those courses on how to like pick up women.
Cool. What are those? Is
You
that
know how to be
boots?
smooth at a bar.
He's
You know what I mean?
he's probably researched like the analytics of the Tinder bios that like get the most girls to reach out first.
Sure. His Google thing is like what women like the most.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, next.
Wow, ginger lime. This one's
It's a nice
good.
one, right?
Sounds good. I kind of want to try that.
You should try it. Next, we have Andrew S.
I was trying
Do
to
you wanna
figure out
pass
how he
Becca
was
one?
smiling because for a second it looked like he's
He's kind of biting,
his lip.
Yeah, he's biting the lip. He's kind of like
It's like that sexy lip bite.
He's biting
I
the
don't
lip.
think it is.
Okay,
I don't
so
think it is.
my first thought is
he's not.
whoever was
the lighting.
taking his photos kept asking him to try different looks, and he just kept coming with the same look.
This looks like it's a Gap ad.
The turtleneck is sick,
Such
though.
a Gap ad.
Is it not?
We love a turtleneck.
I like the turtleneck, but I'm confused at the same time for some
It's a
reason.
bold move.
Okay.
Like
He's
something's throwing me off.
I don't. Well, his smile stops at his nose. It's not going to his eyes. It looks disingenuous.
Okay. Okay.
Now, when you say that, do you think perhaps Andrew S. was pushed into this by maybe friends of his?
100%.
Okay. So he's not a Bachelor watcher. It's all of his friends were like, Andrew, you'd be perfect, and like signed him up.
Yes.
Okay. I can definitely see that. This is not necessarily.
I'm trying so hard to figure out what he does.
I guarantee you, one of the first things he's going to say to Katie is how nervous he is.
He seems like some sort of recruiter to me.
Oh,
Okay.
it's very specific, but also like feels dead on.
Right?
Like an executive recruiter.
Like
Or
a tech recruiter.
I don't
is
even know
it?
what a recruiter looks like,
Me
but
neither.
it's that guy.
I get vibes. My buddy.
He's got like an iPad in his hand.
Yeah, he's just
below
like,
the
how's it going?
screen.
Yeah, good to have you in. I can't. I feel like I'm gonna like this guy a lot. Like, cause he just feels like you said that he, a friend, you know,
Signed him up.
I think that's why I'm getting he's getting just like I'm not trying hard. I have a really nice, you know, turtleneck.
A rib.
think
And I'm
we're-
just mellow, and I'm just kind of here for the like see what happens. And if I go through or not, I'm like cool with whatever.
I
What's
think
his
we're
name?
gonna get
Andrew?
Andrew. You can see it right there. I think we're gonna get no sense of who he really is.
Okay.
I think we're gonna be like, I like he could be on for like 5 weeks and you could be like, I have no idea like what his kind of a person he is, what his motivations are.
So it's gonna be like one of those characters where you have nothing, like you're like, Andrew seems super nice, but we're just not getting to know him.
Who are you?
Okay. Yeah.
Who are you?
Trying to think of who reminded me of that last season. There was someone, and I can't think of who it was, that I was like, always liked him, but never got to know him.
Mellow. He's just mellow.
What do you guys think he does?
I also get John Paul Jones vibes.
Whoa, that's
So you're thinking an
Like
East
Goofy?
Coast, like kind of trust fund
Like
baby?
like Clubhouse guy. Like everyone on the cast is gonna like Andrew.
well, that's kind of where the recruiter thing was sort of pulling from a little bit.
Okay.
Like someone who can sort of get
He looks
people
like
together.
he'll end up defaulting to emotional support for a lot of the guys.
Interesting call. Okay, so
Oh,
Do you think-
which is never a good
Yeah,
place
He's
so
to
not
be.
gonna ever be the first to run up to Katie.
Okay, so he won't quite connect with Katie on that level, but all the
but
guys
he's
are gonna love him.
Bro down hard.
Okay.
And all the guys are gonna love
A
him.
paradise king, perhaps.
He
you
looks
know
like
what he
he'd
does?
lead group workouts.
I know what,
You know
he
what he
is.
does, okay.
I know what he does.
Okay, this is my last. I'm gonna guess
Personal trainer.
that I was
I
gonna
thought
say
that too.
something like gym guy, like no, but not like maybe like manages a gym or something like that.
but I could also see him leading like a Zumba class and like he's everyone's favorite instructor.
Okay.
Ooh, yes, a Peloton.
does the
Yeah.
trampoline stuff.
Yeah.
the trampoline.
Have you seen those workout videos? Like everyone's single
Yeah.
trampolines, and they're just like,
Those things
That
are
is
hard.
so like trendy. That is such like a trend.
Is
You
that
know?
coming back?
I think so.
it
Should we
never
start
went
a
anywhere.
trampoline class at
It
the
never went
gym?
anywhere, baby.
everyone, daddy. He like that. He's like,
He's like, yes.
he's what?
He was like, why am I turned on? Okay, what does he do?
Okay, we're gonna want.
I just want to give you high fives,
That feels. That
Daddy.
sounds nice.
bros.
We're gonna want to wife up Andrew S. because Andrew S. is a pro football player
What?
in Vienna, Austria.
Oh, that means he's not good enough for the U.S.
No, or what it says pro football player. Does that mean soccer?
No.
Oh, was it with a U or a two
Nah,
O's?
on the Bachelor casting site, they would have put soccer.
You think?
Definitely.
You know what's a crazy thing? I don't know about football, but a lot of athletes, maybe they played 2 years in like professional sports and then they go play internationally. Sometimes they crush it financially because those countries pay a ton
Right, they're
because
the
they don't
top.
have a lot to, you know what I mean? They don't have a lot of big pro sports. So like they'll pay ex US professional athletes
Right.
to come over there and kind of be their stars. So a lot of guys make much more overseas than they do here.
I don't think he does.
Well,
Okay.
so
She's like, I could tell.
so he spends
He's trying to look rich in that turtleneck.
He
I don't
spends
know.
half the year living in Vienna, Austria, where he plays
That's
professional football, super hot.
Super
and the
cool.
other half, he's in the Chicago area, where he works as a football coach.
Oh, cool.
Kind of like a personal trainer.
Yeah. I love the idea of someone who is abroad half of the year.
I knew someone like that actually in college.
She's like, get out of here.
I knew someone like that in college who played basketball in Spain half the year and then was a basketball coach at UCI the other half of the year.
That's cool.
Seemed like a great
I
setup.
love that.
Yeah.
You're like well traveled too. I'm sure he's like very well traveled.
I think that's dope.
I think it's cool. And I feel like now
like it.
knowing that he's well traveled, I feel like Katie might lock into that.
But I stand
Austria's
behind that we
also-
still might not get to know him.
Austria is beautiful.
Oh, Vienna is
Super cool.
We met
That's to prevent Grayson from telling a story about when he was traveling to Austria.
You know, my good buddy Ulashalia,
I was about to tell a
makes
story.
small beaded necklaces in the south of France. I saw him the other day while we were climbing.
I was literally about to tell a story about my friend Dominic Kledelmacher.
I feel like half of all these
Who is
podcasts
from-
are him just telling us how many friends he has. I
Who is
really do at
from-
this point.
Everyone, if I meet them and I like them, is my best friend. Dominic is from a small town outside of
He's not gonna let it go. He's gonna tell it.
We
He's
don't
gonna
care
tell.
about
We don't
Dominic.
care.
We don't
We
Dominic.
give a
Nothing
fuck
has to do with
about
Dominic.
Andrew.
Fuck Dominic.
the water.
I'm saying it here.
The water was too clean in his town's lake. That
Oh.
the plants, there was like algae wasn't growing, and then the fish were dying as a result because the water was too clean.
Too
and me,
pure.
Me and Alec were just paused. We were like, the biggest problem you face is that the water is too clean.
Too clean.
Must
Wow.
be nice.
The
Must
water
be
is
nice.
too clean.
The water is too clean in Austria.
It's hard for us.
It's the most difficult, the hardest struggle my town has to deal with is our water is just so clean. It's crazy.
It's crazy problems we're having.
Aquafina.
I love these
My
accents.
best friend Grayson, he builds wall. We climb on the wall. In a place called Long Beach.
The problem that I can't do the accent.
You
The problem
sound just like
that-
Dominic. Do you know him?
Fuck Dominic, I don't even know him.
He's nice. Don't say that.
Fuck Dominic. I hate Dominic.
He's
Fuck
really
Dominic,
nice,
I don't
you
know
guys.
you'd never make it on the show.
Really nice, you guys. I really wish you wouldn't say things like that about my friends.
Okay.
Sorry, Dominic. Bye, Andrew. On to Austin.
He went casual.
Is he like a bowling instructor?
He looks like a teacher.
Do you guys know who Austin McBroom is? The YouTuber?
Yes, I do.
He looks so much like Austin McBroom
Stop.
to me.
Is he he's the family creepy, the horrible family one?
Oh,
Right?
Yes.
yeah. There's
I hate him.
Y'all, we
He's
know
like,
some,
he's like the skinnier version.
yeah, we know some heavy tea about them, which we cannot spill. Well, it's ironic
Anyway.
to me that Austin
Sorry,
looks
Austin.
like Austin McBroom.
Not your fault, the guy.
Right? Isn't that weird? He looks like Austin McBroom.
That
His
is-
name is
that
is
Austin.
But he doesn't look like he makes content. He looks like he's a teacher or he's, again, a personal trainer.
He does give me big teacher vibes. He's very much like in my freshman year gym teacher or
Gym teacher?
maybe
I think
science.
Yeah, and I was thinking history.
A history teacher? Okay. Yeah, he's like your fun younger history
Like,
teacher.
history's cool.
Humanities.
He's super
Definitely
energetic.
humanities, I think.
And you're like, now I love that humanities is fun now. And he's like kind of bouncing
Yeah.
off the walls.
No one doesn't like Austin.
Yeah, I had an algebra teacher who would make up like the worst, like he would like change the lyrics to "Don't Stop Believing" to help us learn algebraic equations. But he was like,
give us examples.
I can't think of it, but like he would
can't.
actually take time out of his day, and he was a terrible singer, and he'd sing it to us. And but
love-
we were like, we just
X plus 5 equals 7.
yeah, and he'd be like,
still-
oh, he's like for you guys who are like not passing the class, if you make like a really good parody song and come up and like sing it, I'll give you like a bunch.
Oh, we love them.
What's the equation? I still remember the song. I just don't remember the name of it. But the x equals negative b plus or minus
B
square
squared.
root
Oh yeah, square root.
b squared minus 4ac.
Wow.
Well, Austin definitely gives teacher energy. I feel like Austin is going to be okay. This is my guess.
Construction manager, maybe also.
Not a
Wow,
bad
that's a
guess.
call.
Not a bad guess.
What were you going to say?
Austin just gives me like big friend vibes immediately. He's got a big smile.
Yeah.
I feel like night one, he's going to make a good impression on Katie, like where she's going to keep him around
Yeah.
for a long
Yeah.
time, but not because she has a crush on him, because she likes his company and he has like fun conversation.
Yeah, and I can also see him being the kind of guy that like tell me about your past relationships. Like
Yeah.
a smile on his face like that. Like I see him asking like,
He's the guy.
oh man, you don't deserve someone who's gonna treat you like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. He's the guy at the bar for like all of these guys. He's the guy at the bar who you go
I like
to because when all the other weirdos around you are like being like pressuring you and trying to flirt with you, he's kind of a safe place where he'll like or allow you to come to him and kind of like be the fun conversation
But he's
to
still
keep
a
you
little
safe.
weird, but you kind of
Still a
pretend
little
that it
weird.
doesn't exist.
Yeah,
You know, you kind
yeah,
of like,
you're
well,
gonna,
you
like-
kind of want to.
And in comparison to all these other guys
Yeah.
who are trying to
Yeah.
like get me to sleep with them tonight, this is
Like-
the guy
like
who
he-
like will actually. He's not gonna pull a weird move on me, but he still has a crush on me,
He
so he'll want to
definitely
talk
wants
to
to
me
sleep
all
with
night.
me, yeah.
But he's not gonna be like that. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe.
Yeah, but he might at the end of the night be like, why don't you and your friends come over? And you're like, no,
I'm like, no, thank you.
And he's just like, come on. And you're like, no. And he's like,
So
okay. And
But it won't be. He won't put up too
Are
much
you
of a fight.
protective over your single girlfriends when you go out as a group to bars?
when you go out with all your single girlfriends.
Yeah, when me and my 5 single girls go out to bars.
Your friends who are single.
No,
who
I know,
happen to
I
be
know.
Women.
I think there's a bit of like when a creepy person cruises over, I'm not just like, good luck. I mean, I'm definitely gonna be like,
You're not looking
I'm-
out for it though.
Remember
you're
that
not, like,
crazy-
you're
Oh,
not
you
on,
mean like trying to hook
The
them
single
up?
No,
girlfriends.
not like. Are you aware that guys are like? You're gonna go out with these. You're gonna go out with your friends who happen to be single, or just with your friends who are women, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
going
yeah.
into a bar, and you're like, all right, like some guy's gonna creep.
Were
up
you
on
there
them.
that?
Like,
Were
I
you
gotta
guys
look
there
out
that
for
one
this.
time at 7 grand? There was like a really intense
Oh
guy.
no, but I heard that
There was
story.
a really intense
I'm
guy, and
always on the
thankfully some of
lookout.
our male friends were there, and I was literally like,
Right.
help
No.
me.
Be like, hey,
help
buddy,
me.
guy.
No,
guy.
yeah, definitely.
And it literally
no.
had to be like, why
Yeah.
don't you like leave her alone?
No.
He was literally like,
If that happens, but I'm gonna say this: the single girlfriends that we happen to go out with are absolute like destroyer man eaters.
Oh,
like
yeah, you don't
they
have
are
to
the
worry about
most
them.
intense girls ever. So if anything, it's more like, hey, he just like turned around and you dumped a beer on his head. So like,
yeah, maybe you're trying to kept trying to calm her down. Like,
Yes.
hey, you don't need
Yeah,
to go
like,
off
no,
on
you're
him like
good.
that.
You want to leave? No,
That's not.
so Evan always is like there, but they're the ones who it's more like I pray for the men who get near these women.
My thing is like, it's like the general vibe. It's always like when a guy comes, he looks like the guy that like, if he liked a girl in your group,
You're talking about Austin?
he would come up to the guys first. And be like, what's up, guys? How you doing? He'd make friends, and then
I don't like
you know what I
that.
mean? No, but I do, because I go, oh,
Okay.
you're not creeping. You're kind of you don't know the dynamic of the group yet. So you're gonna go over there. That girl might be with one of the guys. I'm gonna go feel it out.
Depends if he's
The
actually
creep
cool
is
or
the guy
not,
who goes
though.
right for the girl and then like doesn't know the dynamic, and then now the guys
That's
are all
so
awkward.
interesting. You bring that. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking to me for? What do you
That's
want?
kind
You
of my
don't want, you don't
vibe
want
too.
to know
I'm
me.
like,
really?
talk to
I'd
me. If
be
you're
more
interested in me,
so-
talk to me. Don't try to. What do you think that they're my keepers? or
He'd like come
something?
up and like talk, say Becca was, like say we were all at a bar and some guy came up, I'd just be like sizing him up, like all like watching his body language, seeing if he does anything inappropriate, see if he talks, and then I'd go up and be like, he's not worth your time. You know?
What? As my boyfriend?
No, I was saying a scenario.
Oh,
for
if she was, if
pretending.
you guys were just friends.
If we were all at a bar, we're all at a
No,
bar
but
right now.
if there's a girl, like right, if you're like all at a group with a bar and there's a girl who like would come up and would be, very flirtatious and like, buying drinks for like these two.
Okay.
I respect a girl who, if she sees all of us together, comes up to us first and is
Nah.
like, "Hey, girls, what's going on?"
What bars are you going to?
because she doesn't know.
First
No,
off,
'cause you
where
don't-
has this ever happened?
No, because you
where
don't
me
know the
and-
dynamic. If someone walking up, you don't know who's dating who or what. You're just like seeing
so
that
you feel
girl,
out the
and so you want to feel. You don't want to
situation.
walk up right to the girl and go, "Hey, how's it going? My name's Chad. Nice to meet you." And she's
I
dating
don't
that
want to waste.
guy.
I
like,
don't want to waste my time.
I know, but I get that. But I'd rather just like be like, "Can I buy you a drink?" And then they're kind of like, "No."
Do you
I'm
guys
with her.
do you buy other people drinks at the bar?
In certain? Yeah.
Sure.
Fuck. I've never had a girl come up to me and be like, buy your drink.
Oh no, I've never done that. Ew.
She was just talking about it like it's commonplace. She's like, say we were a couple of girls and a girl just walked up and bought Evan and Grayston drinks. I'm like,
Oh, I thought you
what
meant,
are
do we get drinks bought for us?
Sign
I was
me
like,
up.
every time.
No, I don't know. Like, I just like because even if the person is single, that just kind of bugs me. I'm just
Have
like,
you
don't
ever
try to be my
not had
friend. I know you
money
just
in-
want to fuck him. Like, just don't.
you ever-
Have I ever not had money and gotten everyone to buy me?
Just gone to the bar being like, some guy's going to buy me a drink. It's fine.
I have gotten on the
Yes.
table of the bar and yelled, "I don't have money. Who wants to buy me a drink?"
I've never done that.
I don't
I've
think
done
Jess
that.
has paid for a drink. Like when she is out with her friends, like I don't think they've ever paid for a drink in years.
No. Wow. And the best part is,
Like the bill is $0.
is that you say
So
they're about to buy
tight.
you a drink and you say, just so you know, if
Yeah,
you buy
yeah,
me this
yeah.
drink, I'm not going to be chatting with you. And then they think that it's kind of a joke,
They're like,
and then they buy you a drink anyways, and then you take the drink and you go, bye. I'm just,
Okay.
I gave you a
They
heads
thought
up.
it was like they thought it was like a
I
a
gave
bit.
you a heads up.
Here's what's different.
You're not
Like,
getting me.
I don't want
Working
someone
on
to.
new material.
Here's what is appropriate to me. Don't be like, hey, what's up with friends? Like, like, hey, what are you guys doing tonight? Like, just like, stop, don't talk to me. But how I appreciate when people do it in cool ways. They're just like, if someone looks at you and will do a joke, like, oh my god, like maybe around like 11:30, I'll be able to finally get a drink from this bartender.
Yes,
or something.
yes.
That
Oh,
kind
no,
of
no, no.
thing. I'm like,
Oh, I didn't mean like, hey, nice to meet you all. My name
you
is
guys
Chad.
both
Gank,
said-
gank, gank, gank. I
You
meant
guys
more
both
like
said,
how you
hey
approach
guys,
it.
what's up? And I'm just like, oh my god.
No, I
that's
would
what
say
I don't
that.
mean
No,
that.
I was
I don't
not.
mean
If
that.
if someone literally came up to me and was like, "Hey, nice to meet you guys," I'd be like,
Okay,
"I'm
that's
going to the
horrible.
other
But
side."
just even, like,
no,
what's going on,
I'm
guys?
I'm
Like-
assuming like a casual
Okay.
get, like
Okay, thank
like
you.
exactly like
Okay,
you were
thank you.
saying, where is
joke
can anyone get a
about
drink
what's
or like
going on,
do you
situational.
see what's going on over there in that corner and like point out something that's
Okay,
happening
thank you
in the
for
bar.
clarifying. I was
No.
really concerned. I was
No,
like, why
no,
would
no,
you
no,
like
no.
that? That's
No,
weird.
I would literally run away if someone came up and did that.
and like, I was just trying to be like, hey.
No.
The thought of like being single in a bar right now gives me so much anxiety.
Really?
Well, think about just like bars right now. If we were to just like go into a bar, how different the bar scene would be than, for instance, when we met you guys.
Yeah.
crazy
I
different.
I don't like going to the bar. I just get so tired and sleepy.
I can't wait to drag her ass around one night.
Please do.
I went the other weekend. We did an outdoor bar in Palm Springs 2 nights in a row, and it was one of the most fun social experiments ever because everyone is very weird post-COVID. So it's so fun to people watch and also just like interact with people. It's the best.
I have to be in such.
Keep her out till
Go
5
out.
a.m.
Get out of the house. You homebody.
Bro, I just like
Get outta here.
This is what happens to me. I'll have like 3 drinks. I'll be like feeling good, and then I'm like, dude, if I drink anymore, I'm gonna feel like shit tomorrow. I'm so tired.
Not if I keep you up till 8 in the morning. The hangover will pass. I promise.
You go to Denny's.
Oh yeah, you go straight from the party just to breakfast.
Get
you
a grand
skip sleep.
slam.
No, dude, I
Hell
get so
yeah.
if
You know
I get
all
drunk,
about the grand slam.
Chatty Bros! Sorry.
It's a thing. It's our thing.
if I get drunk, I just fall asleep. I'm like literally, I was the person who would like my friends would find me in closets at parties because I would just start drinking. And
Austin,
be like, I'm gonna go to
swipe.
sleep.
Austin Swipe. I will say that you stayed out late the other night.
Did we ever figure out what does he do?
Oh my goodness.
Till
okay.
12:30.
Plus,
I'm still impressed by that. You had the kiddos
I know, and I
early
was
in the
like, I'm
morning.
ready to go.
do you think
home. This
everyone
is-
will have gotten their teeth whitened for all this shit?
Have
Everyone's
to.
teeth are very white.
Or did they just with
All
the
right,
little
everyone.
airbrushing? What does he do?
He is a real estate investor
Ugh.
from Mission Viejo. All these guys are from
don't
Orange
like
County.
this.
Why is everyone from Orange County?
don't like
Because
it.
Katie wanted everyone to be rich.
She wants those
real
rich
estate
boys.
Like, what's your type?
Investor.
She's like, yeah, a portfolio, real estate.
How tall do you
portfolio.
think he is?
He
He's
looks
tall.
He looks tall.
He's tall. He's 6'5".
He looks like he could have played
6'5",
basketball.
he's
He's got that like
lanky.
lanky thing going on. Yeah.
His
Yeah.
shoulders aren't that wide, but he looks like he could be lanky. I feel you. Again, does he bench above, below, or at body weight?
Yeah.
He looks like
He weighs 200. He's 6'4".
cuspy. He's cuspy body weight.
Okay, but quick thing though, just wrapping Austin up, is that he you guys, this is actually very impressive. In 2020 alone, he flipped 20 properties.
How much do we think their average value was?
I don't know, but even if they're not a lot, like
He's a closer.
Doing 20
Closers get coffee.
Flipping 20 properties is a lot. I mean, that's crazy.
And that's such a thing for a real estate guy to say.
Totally.
2020 was actually fantastic. For a lot of people, especially the pandemic, we had a lot of up and turns and downs. And the market was wild.
A lot of
but I gotta
people
say,
working
me and my
from
firm
home.
were able to continually flip.
It was a seller's market.
So he does well.
He does
Sounds
well.
like he does well.
It says though he's smooth.
No, forget about it.
Is that
Forget about it.
self-described?
No, this is a biography by
interesting.
ABC
Okay.
that says he's smooth. So
No, but they ask you in your they give you a packet that
What would
asks
you
you
say
all
about
these
yourself kind of
questions.
thing?
How would other people describe you? What were the words you used to describe yourself? They ask you sometimes these questions like 4 different ways. How would your close friends describe you as?
These are my least
Good with
favorite
the ladies.
questions.
It's literally a fat packet. I remember just getting high at my friend's house and being like, we got to do this, and filling out all of the what animal would you want to be? What's your favorite drink? Like
What animal did you say you
20
wanted
pages. I said a dolphin. No, Kendall said a dolphin. I don't know what I fucking said.
This guy's
to be?
like,
Would you guys choose a land animal, a flying animal, or a water animal? I feel like it should just be limited to those things.
I choose to move past Austin, and I want to talk about someone else.
Predator,
let's talk
predator, or herbivore?
We could go on for 30
I would
minutes
be-
talking about this, Gray.
a bird. Okay, we have to. Oops. Oh,
I thought that was a hat.
broads.
I thought it was like a beanie. You know what I mean?
You guys,
We are on to Brandon, who has.
done, dude.
I thought it was a beanie, but with emo hair. But
I
it's
like
actually
Brandon's
all his
energy.
hair.
Okay,
Wow.
guys, more background info. Before you go in and take this photo, at least when I did it,
Big
they had a
fan.
makeup and hair person. That means that he said, no more hairspray on this.
No, he said I'm good.
I'm gonna let you guys know something. I saw a photo. I saw Brandon many months ago when they were talking about potential people, and I'm gonna let you know that his hair always looks like this.
Incredible.
So what? He goes to like Fallout Boy reunions.
100%.
His smirk
Loves Jimmy
says,
Eat World.
I think he used to be like into Under Oath.
You said Jimmy Eat World with the emphasis
World,
on
Jimmy Eat World?
Jimmy Eat World.
Jimmy Eat World.
That was a wild move.
Instead of Jimmy Eat World.
Jimmy Eat World. No, it's Jimmy Eat World.
Oh my God,
Jimmy
I haven't
Eat
thought about
World.
Jimmy Eat World in a long time.
Wow, this guy's
Jimmy
fantastic.
Eat World, and
There's
I don't
no way
care.
this dude's over 5'7".
He's very
Like,
small.
it's impossible.
He's a small guy.
But he
for sure.
moshes like a mother. He moshes like he's 6'5". Am I right?
See, I'm rough in this because I saw his personal Instagram a while ago, and I specifically remember him. So I've seen this guy's deal.
You dig it.
This guy has like crazy
I
hidden.
have
look at her.
opinions.
She's
She
got-
knows a lot. She
He
knows
has
something.
crazy hidden talents. My guess is this guy is like a concert pianist turned like I bet you that the last guy, he sold 20 houses. He's selling 20 houses for this guy.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I think he's like
he's a baller.
If we're talking
He's
under
loaded.
5'7", then he's definitely like hell bent on being like far more successful than everyone over 5'7", and like being successful in all their hobbies as well. So he's like, not only does he succeed in what he does for his career, but he succeeds in everything he does in his free time. That's like, you know, he's an aficionado. He's the top.
Cigars. Loves
He
cigars.
doesn't. He's not like, hey, can I offer you a cup of coffee the next morning? He's like, do you want a cappuccino?
Oh,
A
he's a
cappuccino.
He's a
God.
cappuccici
Yes.
guy.
Oh, we live
And he
for
says
that.
it with an Italian accent because he spent some time in Italy.
which is cappuccici.
He's like, can I get you, cappuccino or when he goes to a Mexican
Affogato.
restaurant? When he goes to a Mexican restaurant, he goes, he like says everything with an accent a little bit, just to,
Yeah.
like I get it.
Yeah.
And then like the 18-year-old waiter's like, what? He's like, a cappuccino or maybe
a cappuccino and be like,
Maybe a little bit of prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
Cappuccino.
yeah, prosciutto.
mozzarella.
And the waiter's like, very good, sir. And for dinner, and he's like, pizza.
Za,
Does that
bro.
come with-
Hawaiian.
with fries and ketchup.
I don't know what to think about this man. I just am staring into his eyes and I'm getting nothing.
No,
He brings, but he evokes.
He evokes.
he looks high
evokes-
as shit.
He
No,
evokes to
no,
me.
he's just like, that's his confident look.
Really?
When I
Like
looked
puffy
at
red
him-
eyes?
Becca, when I looked at him as a woman, I felt everything. And when I say this, I was like, at first I was like, just looking at a photo of him, at first I was like, oh God. And then I was like, ah. And I was like, no. And I was like, yeah.
You know who he
I'm
looks like?
feeling everything.
He looks like Ryan Torres. So this is my friend from Fresno who was really into theater, who
He does not look like Ryan Torres.
Okay, I don't know how to describe it. It's his eyes, it's the smirk, it's the expression. The expression looks like Ryan Torres, who is my friend, who was like
He's a performer.
an amazing singer. Like amazing. Would just start belting out operettas
No, literally,
and
this
be
dude
like,
is-
oh,
If you're like
shaking
Ryan,
the walls.
Music Man, right now, he's like, what number? And you tell him, and he's like, I'm so
He's
happy
just-
you asked. Like, literally was like, all I'm waiting for is someone to be like, can you sing like
Oh, this
Yeah.
is my
capital
worst
T?
nightmare.
That stands for
Devin's worst
Midnight
nightmare.
Rage. Like,
I'm not kidding you.
boom.
Like, there's no way I could be friends with someone
No,
like that.
no,
I'd
no.
lose my
He
mind.
won't do. No.
opera is
I'm
different.
telling you. I know that sounds like we've talked about this.
Yeah.
It's the most annoying thing.
It's
I swear to
hysterical.
you, it's so beautiful, and he'll sing like, "Who am I? I'm Jean Valjean."
It's Evan's
and he's
nightmare.
shaking the walls.
more you're talking, the
and
more
it's
I'm
like,
infuriated.
I know it
My blood
sounds
is boiling.
horrible, but it's just. I promise you, it's just. It's
Some people
not.
can just do it.
I just
Yeah.
keep
It's
looking
just not. It's
between
somehow
you and
not
Brandon.
obnoxious.
Just like everyone.
Because I know the way that you're feeling
I feel
is like
he's with us.
But that's kind of what
Yeah.
Brandon invokes. I feel like when I look at his
He's
photo,
hanging with us
at
right
first,
now.
like I'm telling you, at
That's what the
first
smirk is like.
at
He's in
first,
on it.
I looked at him and I go, oh no, and then I'm kind of like, I think I like him.
I get
the more,
Elon.
I think
the
I
more I'm
love
looking,
him.
you're right.
I get Elon Musk vibes from this one. To be honest.
I'm
If you
guessing.
saw him, if you saw the Saturday Night
I
Live,
like
you'd
him.
understand exactly what I
I
was
really,
talking about.
I
Don't
think
see
I
that.
really, really like
Really?
Brandon.
I agree. It's weird. The more we're sitting here,
In all his
I'm
skits.
totally getting into him.
And I'm telling you,
At first
my
I
friend
saw it, I was
Ryan who
like,
sings.
"Ugh."
I'm telling you, my friend Ryan who sings opera, it's a similar thing. It's got by the book, objectively, it's everything
yeah, you're
you
like
should
no,
hate.
and then you're like, but
It's
there's
everything you should hate.
something-
The hair, the smirk. I swear, I looked out of the corner of my eye, and his eyes and eyebrows flickered and moved. Everything you should be annoyed by him, but you're not, and
Okay.
you actually love having Brandon at your party.
What does he
Yeah, tell us
do?
what he
Okay.
does.
I want to say that
I liked yours, concert pianist, for some reason.
Concert pianist.
He's a performer. He's got a secret talent. That's not so secret.
This is why I'm obsessed, and I feel like we will all be obsessed with Brandon, because Brandon is a man of everything.
Yeah, I knew it.
Okay, so
Renaissance man.
Aficionado.
No,
yes,
no,
he looks like it. He's got the smirk. He knows many skills.
Speak. Stop interrupting everybody.
I'm sorry. I just don't want her to say something before I guess
Stop interrupting.
No, you guys are all very wrong, but also there's okay.
I just feel like he does like leather working.
Let me explain.
You're interrupting.
Okay, you're gonna. This is gonna.
He knows though.
You're still interrupting.
But we don't know. I want to guess some of his traits.
You can try to guess some of his random talents.
Yeah, that's like, can you guys guess some? I just want us to guess
some of his
random
things.
Like, I think he like works with leather, like embossing.
Embossing leather.
You threw me off with that one.
Gray looks so stressed out.
I'm gonna say scientist.
Scientist.
Okay.
I
like straight up, like in the lab, like
a chemist?
hardcore, like chemistry. He analyzed. Like he was one of the guys at Moderna working on the vaccine. Like he's a full-blown scientist.
Okay.
I bet he can build websites.
Okay.
Graphic designer.
He works with animals, horses, maybe.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Tell us.
There's layers. So are you ready for the layers?
We're ready.
First and foremost, his job. He is an auto parts manager from Queens, New York.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now, fluent in Japanese and Spanish, and he's expanding his Korean vocabulary, and his hobbies are motorcycle riding. He is a king.
Wow.
I bet he watches anime.
He probably watches anime. This man he's a Renaissance man.
He probably does if he's fluent in Japanese. I bet he's really into anime.
Oh no, he's super
right.
he's super into Japanese and Korean R&B. It says.
Wow.
I mean, look, this man
is that why he does his hair like that? It is.
Probably.
It's like a K-pop.
Now,
it's a K-pop star hair.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Is auto parts manager code for I work at O'Reilly's? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it kind of like is it kind of like
he's probably like at a mechanic shop.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If you're like a mechanic and you're getting down, that's one thing. But if you're like,
that's a mechanic.
You're right, the manager.
That's a
you know
mechanic.
What I'm saying? It's kind of like saying I'm a facilities director. When reality
you
is,
guys, but
you're
you
not.
guys, but can I tell you why it doesn't matter? Is because he's from fucking Queens.
That's true.
He's from Queens, you guys. He's an auto parts manager from Queens.
New York.
You're also super partial because she's obsessed with anyone from like those areas that have dope accents.
But listen,
anything they do is dope to her.
Guy, you look at this accents. Guy. Yeah, this guy is you don't expect him to have a Queens accent. He's gonna have
really
a thick
into Korean and
Queens accent, but then he speaks Japanese and he's into like
Korean R&B.
Korean R&B, and he's a motorcycle. Like he rides a motorcycle.
Like,
I'm obsessed. Fuck you. And he gets on his motorcycle and like starts like listening to his Korean R&B.
Do you guys think anyone in this room has an accent, or are we all just no accent at all?
Wait, hold on. One more thing. Back to Brandon, just before we go on that. I do hear what you're saying though, Greg, because it's like, does he wear this suit with brown leather shoes as he walks around the lobby of the car mechanics thing and be like, hey, can I get you some coffee? How are you feeling? How was your service?
Or are you like, hey, fucking need another fucking thing over here?
My thing though is like in my ideal world, he's like in the auto shop, which I don't believe he would be.
We want to see him in a mechanic suit.
I think he's probably in the shoes and the suit. Yeah. But again, it's a different vibe when you've got that Queens. If he's rocking like with if he's
hair
with the he is just
like you want him smudged up, being like, oh fuck, this one's a doozy. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. Right. You know what I mean? He's coming out. He's got the rag over the shoulder.
When's the last time you guys bought car parts?
It's been a minute.
They're mostly just like. What kind of tire? They're like, what kind of tire do you want? What kind of car do you drive?
Auto parts.
But again,
and then they're more like,
the
okay,
whole
you drive
shift
it.
is Queens.
So like when I would get into this, because when I recently before Becca bought me a new truck. Thank you, babe.
Don't start here about your auto parts experience.
Well, for my Tacoma, the issue is that if you drive a 97, most of the parts are out of like they don't make them anymore. So when you go into like an O'Reilly's or what have you, you typically the conversations I would have is be like, hey, like I need a replacement tire for this. And they're like, okay, what kind of car do you drive? When you tell them, they're like, they don't actually make the tires that are specific to that car. So we have to find like likable fits. and you start going through like all these different things. That's what his job is mostly like. Be like, what kind of car you got? You got a 98 Camry? All right, I got 6 different options for you.
Okay.
You drive a Mazda?
For me,
do you care if you got a Bridgestone or a hand coupe?
It's not the auto body that I want. It's not my perfect desire for Brandon, but again, I still picture him. He's in Queens. He's at an auto body shop.
I like that.
He's working in cars. He's just an interesting guy.
Now,
and I live for how interesting he is.
I don't want to
Absolutely.
come off as a total bitch, but we have to get through 15 of these. So I think we should keep the anecdotes to a minimum. The personal experience anecdotes.
trying to
I'm
ground
including
you
myself.
guys.
I'm including myself in here.
I know.
I'm including me.
Okay,
I'm just trying to
we're
ground
moving.
us in
We're moving.
reality.
I'm just saying,
We're
like,
moving.
asking
We're
what
moving.
animal we'd be, etc.
Okay,
We should not do
next,
that.
Did you order
next.
food?
Okay, broads, another quick pause. Furniture shopping. Let's talk about it. It's one of those things that in my head sounds so fun, putting together your home, matching all your pieces, like what's not to love? But in actuality, it's completely the opposite. Furniture shopping is stressful, there's way too much to look through, and not to mention really expensive. It can be that way, but it doesn't have to be that. Article is doing things differently and taking the stress out of furniture shopping. It's supposed to be fun after all, and Article makes it that way.
Oh boy, you broads know we love Article around here because Article combines the curation of a boutique furniture store with the comfort and simplicity of shopping online. That means thanks to their super specific curation and their design focuses, you don't have to sort through 450 couches that look almost identical. That's already a really big step up from other online furniture sites. So you can easily shop all of their design aesthetics like mid-century, Scandinavian, industrial, and bohemian without falling down a rabbit hole of options. And that is seriously such a problem. Like, there's one major furniture store site, I'm not going to name which one, but I just find myself getting so overwhelmed by, like, there's sometimes even thousands of options. Article makes it so simple.
And once you pick out your piece, it just gets better. For starters, the prices. Article cuts out the middleman, which means you'll save up to 30% over traditional retail prices. Plus, shipping is super quick and free on all orders over $999. I have so many amazing pieces from Article in my house and outside, and the quality is just as good or better than the pieces that cost 4 times as much from other big name stores, and that's a fact. I'm always so impressed with the quality of Article. Article is my go-to for all my home furniture pieces now. I recommend it to literally everyone. I'm currently at my mother's house recording this ad, and in the past year, half of her furniture pieces have come from Article because as soon as she saw mine, she needed to get some.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. Go to article.com/chatty and the discount code will be automatically applied at checkout. That's article.com/chatty. You're going to get $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Broads, we all know that there's a lot in life that can make you anxious or keep you up at night. I know firsthand that it just takes one negative thought to send me into a full downward spiral. Fast. Very quickly. The next thing I know, it's 3 a.m. and I've counted every crack in my bedroom ceiling 12 times over to try to go to bed. By the way, too many cracks in the ceiling. And there's no end to my insomnia in sight. For so long, I was looking for a natural option to help me out in that department. That's when I found Feels, the natural way to feel better.
Feels Premium CBD. Mwah, I love them. It naturally helps to reduce stress, anxiety, chronic pain, and sleeplessness. All you have to do is place a few drops of Feels under your tongue when you start to notice symptoms. Within minutes, you're going to feel the difference. And if you've never used CBD before, it's all in the dose. Finding what works for you is key, which is exactly what the Feels free CBD hotline is there to do. They are dedicated to helping you figure out just what you need to feel your best.
I saw such a big difference once I started using Feels to calm my mind and get some rest. I wanted to make sure I always have some on hand. That's a fact for those nights when the insomnia creeps in or the anxiety creeps in. And that's why I joined the Feels monthly membership. It comes right to my door, and I even end up saving money on each shipment, and it's always there. It's always ready, safe, ready for me. I love you, Feels.
Start feeling better with Feels. Become a member today by going to feels.com/chatty. You're going to get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's FEALS.com/chatty to become a member, and you're going to get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. That's feels.com/chatty.
Next is Brendan.
I don't trust him.
No, he looks like a cartoon character. He looks like a character from a Pixar movie.
He's like
Dentist.
handsome guy
Dentist.
one. Oh, big dentist
Big
energy.
dentist
I haven't
energy.
looked, by the way. I have
He
officially.
looks like
I don't know.
someone's evil son from a Pixar movie.
He's handsome guy one to me in Pixar.
Yes.
Oh, he looks like the guy
Handsome
from
guy number
He looks
one.
like the guy from Incredibles 2,
Yes!
whose
Yeah.
sister
Sorry,
is
it's
the
giving me a
evil
scream.
villain.
No,
Yes.
yes, 100%. Exactly. I was gonna say like he looks like he's trying to catch the superheroes, and
He wears boat shoes for sure. He definitely
On his boat.
I definitely get like he does vacation in the Hamptons
He has a
energy
boat,
for sure. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's got boat
no.
energy.
He doesn't have. His dad has a boat.
His dad has a boat.
Got
yes,
it.
and he's the type of
He's
the type
renting.
of guy like he's in Hawaii and he asks to take a photo with the luau girls in the coconut
That is
bras.
so specific and so perfect.
He's like, get a load of this.
And he does
No,
that same
He's all
smile.
polite to them. He's all, "Hey, would you mind? Could I get a picture with you guys?"
Oh, he's not douchey with it. He's
Or
not-
no, he says
it
when
is
he
still
asks
a
for
douchey thing, but he's just like, "Can I get a photo with you, beautiful ladies?"
when he asks for a photo with or
you
he's
beautiful ladies.
can I get a photo with you beautiful ladies to send home to my girlfriend, and they're all like yeah, and it's like
puts it in his Facebook profile pic.
Oh my god, it's so specific and it's so perfect.
With you
Again,
beautiful
artificially
ladies.
white
That's
teeth.
what I like about it.
I have artificially white teeth, so I'm sensitive to this now.
Do you think that this is a
got my
filter that they put on all these men with the white
Anecdotes?
teeth?
I don't know. Have you
You
guys
think
ever
it's
had
just
your teeth?
Photoshop? You think it's just Photoshop?
Have you guys
Yeah,
ever had your
probably.
teeth whitened?
No.
Anecdotes.
I never either. Then Becca. It was a sweet thing that she did.
Got him a little whitening package.
Nice.
That's nice.
We don't know how much it actually worked. Now I feel self-conscious about my teeth.
I
Okay.
want to get it done.
Should.
I could use it.
Do I
Groupon.
look good?
What?
I can't wait till I'm missing two teeth the next time we're
I'm too
together.
interested in the face that's happening. Does it look good? Ah.
Kind of dying to know what he does. Like, I'm kind of dying.
Tell us.
Do you want to know? You guys just want to know?
Yeah.
Or do you want to
Guessing.
guess?
Well, we said dentist.
Yeah, dentist is fine.
I don't think he's a dentist, but
Yeah.
oh my god, I can just see it now. Like he's got the sleeves of his suit are really tight, and he comes up to you with a drink when you guys are at the conference
Oh,
for
no.
your work. Like, oh my god, he's just like, how are the kids? I just know this guy. I know him.
When you said dentist too, all I'm picturing is the dentist from That Thing You Do. When she goes in, when Guy's
he's a
girlfriend
hot
goes
dentist,
in,
yeah.
it's just like,
Hot dentist.
No,
Yeah,
I
the hot
really don't think the dentist vibes. I see like,
A lot
yeah.
of mixers. He goes to a
I
lot of
love
mixers.
that you love that movie.
He seems like someone
could
that would
break it.
go
I
to
think
that
about
would
it all the
actually go
time.
to an in-person speed dating thing
Yeah.
at his favorite
Oh,
bar.
100%.
He moves to a new town and he's just kind of like, what kind of social groups can I get involved
Which
with?
I admire, you know, I
and
do.
he's just like, this is
Yeah.
fantastic, and like, there's just a lot of great singles here today. Like, it's just very like thingy.
Yes. Oh my God. A lot of great singles here today. Oh, you beautiful ladies.
A lot
Oh.
of beautiful ladies. I'm sure the men are happy, and it's just like, oh, what, dude?
okay, guess is that he will go up to Katie when he comes out of the when he comes out of the limo, he will be one of the ones who we're cringing. He's the first cringe guy. He'll come out third, my guess, out of the limo. He's gonna come out third. He's gonna grab her hands and squeeze them and be like,
You look
"Oh, so,
radiant.
like,
I know what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
line
yeah.
He'll
is.
say it'll be so it'll still be rehearsed. It'll be like you look so radiant.
No.
and
It's gonna be like this. Be like, well, I heard
Excuse
Zac
me.
Efron's single now, but he's not here tonight, so maybe I can be the second best pick or like the second best
Oh,
option.
yeah. Does
Katie
second
like
best
Zac
option.
Efron?
Like no, just
It's
She
something.
probably
something
does.
like
She
kind
looks
of
like she would.
self-deprecating,
Yeah.
but then also like insinuating that he looks like Zac Efron, and you're
Yeah.
just like, what? No,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh,
It
like
just-
lead with the celebrity that he gets.
Yeah, he's like, you know, I get. Oh yeah, they say ladies at the bar say I look like Ryan Gosling like all the time. I don't see it.
You
I get
guys,
Channing Tatum.
He's gonna get let go quick, and it's gonna explode his mind. Like, what?
Do you actually get Ryan
How is that
Gosling
even
vibes?
possible?
No.
How possibly am I getting let go right now?
Yeah, he's gonna be like,
you guys.
he's gonna do this.
I think
Dennis, let's go.
now that I look at his bio, I think we are going to be very wrong about this one. Now that I'm looking at it, and
Oh,
I
no.
think his clothing is really fucking
Is
with
he
our
like
heads.
a vet or some shit like that?
No,
who volunteers in his spare time.
He's a firefighter.
Wow.
And he's from Canada. And he
that
is
explains
plays hockey.
That explains the outfit, Canada.
No, it just explains why all of our like everything's off.
It's all off.
Yeah.
He I bet now I'm looking at him, I'm like, I bet he's gonna show up and in person he's gonna be like maybe wearing the button down flannels and be like super cute and a little like more.
Well, that's the thing. That's the
like,
issue. We're looking at him like he's American. He's a foreigner.
He wore this V sweater in a pale yellow with
I know,
certain blue.
but maybe a girlfriend of his was like, you should wear this, and like she made the wrong choice.
Well, now he's the best guy ever.
She dates guys like what
This
we're
is the
talking
issue,
about.
dude.
But think about it. Like now he's the best guy ever. He's like super good looking, fireman
Firefighter from Canada.
Like,
From Canada, loves hockey.
Loves hockey. Like
Yeah.
he's athletic. Like he's already he's
I'm
kind of a
still-
10 out of 10 at this
No,
point.
it's exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
can
literally.
take me on a date
okay,
for sure.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
he's super cute now that I know that. If I picture him in a flannel shirt or something, or like
Yeah.
a t-shirt, I'm like, oh, he's super
This
hot.
is the thing, though. This is the thing. We've brought it up. Me and Evan have brought this up. Gripes with Canada.
He's like if Moscow
Do you
Mule
dress
was
like
a person.
that? If you dress like that and you're American, what are your thoughts?
I'm sorry.
Douchebag. Total douchebag, right?
Yeah, no,
but
totally.
if he's Canadian, good guy.
Sweet.
That's my gripe with
Sweet.
Family man.
That's my gripe with Canada.
Guys, does he not look though like a Moscow Mule?
He looks just like a Moscow Mule.
They're spicy.
I don't know what that means, but now that I know he's Canadian, he looks far friendlier.
I would like to drink a Moscow
He doesn't
Mule
look
with
like a
him.
dentists. Dentists are threatening to me. I don't like them.
Again, imagine him in scrubs. I think we can agree if we put any of these men in scrubs,
Oh.
they are instantly going to be like
him
hot.
in
Yeah.
Scrubs is.
Was that like the subtle just guys in scrubs?
Well, it just sort of like
I'm kinda turned on by girls in
neutralizes their
scrubs,
own
too.
personal style, so then you can't
it?
tell anything
Okay,
about them
wait.
except their looks.
for being quintessentially unsexy. Why are scrubs so
because you're like
fucking
they're gonna
sexy?
save my life. Like
Every
they're
nurse-
And it's mystery
It's
too.
mystery.
Literally though, it's like every nurse is so hot in scrubs. And it's
Really?
like
You
the
think so,
fucking
too?
Scrubs. Shit, yeah, dude. A, because
Shit,
they're a
fuck
nurse.
yeah.
Shit
Nurses
ass, yeah.
don't do nothing about that job. Is like there's nothing like no matter
Like you're selfless.
no matter how good their day is, like at that day at work, they're still a fucking nurse and they're doing stuff like cleaning out bedpans and all kinds of stuff. And you're just like, you're just a fucking hero.
Yeah.
You're just selfless. And that makes them so sexy.
You're
no
probably just
matter
thinking
what.
of that scene in what is that movie?
It doesn't matter. But they're also pulling like 24-hour shifts.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
they're
no,
just
for real. I think
automatically
the nurses are
doing
going to
nurses are
appreciate it
Inherently
so hard.
selfless work. And so they're just undeniably.
nurses love you,
The
Gray.
sex
They stand.
appeal is just fucking exuding from anyone in a frock.
So
is
yeah,
that
this
what
guy
it is?
seems great.
Nurse frock?
I'm
What do you
reading.
call
I'm
them?
reading his bio
Scrubs.
right now, and
Scrubs.
and I'm getting just like very good
like the
vibes.
show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna like. I think we're gonna like Brendan.
I don't think he's gonna go far though. I really don't.
Okay.
I don't. Like I don't
Shout
think
outs
it's
to
gonna
my
I just
nurses.
You think it's gonna be boring?
No, Katie's gonna be like
No, I
he's
think
Canadian.
Katie's just not gonna vibe with him.
Don't say that because Blake is coming on the show and
the
he
fuck
is
is Blake?
Canadian.
We're standing them.
Blake.
Blake.
Shipping them.
Canada Blake.
Canada Blake, the guy with the big
Yeah,
chin beard.
and we stan Blake
Why the fuck is Blake coming back on?
because he is meant to be
us.
with Katie,
It's
and I
us.
believe
We've
it
been-
was us.
I think it was us.
What?
We literally have been pushing it. Like
We've been saying it. Like we could see Katie and Blake together.
we kept saying in
and
Paradise,
Katie
You.
listens to us.
and so does Blake.
Seriously?
We've been literally pushing from the top. We're like Katie and
I
Blake
think they
need
had
to
some
meet
DM
in Paradise.
exchanging. I
Yeah.
do. I think it was kind of like, oh, apparently the
Sure.
chatty broads
And
want us to be
Katie
together.
and Blake seem
I
like
love
they'd
that.
be open to swinging.
Ooh, love
fun.
that.
Don't you
they,
feel like that?
Dude,
like
totally. I
Blake
can
would
see
be
that.
like,
they're
I'm
fresh.
open
I
in
feel like
this
they're
way.
definitely
They're
fresh.
sexy, they're hot.
They both love
I
animals.
don't know about that.
No, I mean like they're into that.
I don't find Blake hot though.
That's not what I meant.
No, but doesn't he seem like he's
Talking
you
about Brendan.
Sorry, yeah, back to Brendan. Like, doesn't he seem like he's super good looking? He's a fireman. He's got everything working for him, but he won't have that like spark. He'll
Yeah.
just be a little bit of a dud. He'll be like cool, but on paper he'll be perfect. But
He's
like,
kind of
nervous.
she'll
fireman?
just be like,
nervous.
she'll just be kind of like, I'm not. There's nothing interesting here.
What
It's
kind
just,
of fireman though? Like forest firefighter,
Not
or is
sure.
he like an urban firefighter?
Seems
Because they're
like-
very different.
Yeah,
Not
for
sure.
sure. Different vibes.
That is true. I don't know.
Wildlife.
I don't know.
He seems
Wildlife
like
Canadian.
fire.
He's Canadian.
He
He's probably
seems
mostly
urban.
wildlife.
Yeah, that's true with Canada wildlife.
my vibe's urban though.
Next.
Canada gets more moisture.
All right.
than
Well,
us.
I'm going to say this. I feel very good about Brendan. I think he's gonna be really hot IRL. I think we're gonna see him walk out of the limo, and we're gonna be like, "Oh, that's Brendan."
Lumberjack vibes.
I have a feeling.
Yeah.
I think so. I just don't think he's
Okay,
gonna
so
go far. I think
most important question:
Okay,
body
next.
weight, sub, at, or above?
Above.
He's a firefighter. He's
chill.
exercising.
You said he's a firefighter, then this guy's photo
What?
was
Our
up, and I
next
was
guy,
like,
hold on.
bullshit.
Our next guy is Christian.
What is this
Software
sweater? Is he
developer.
like a writer in like Britain? Why is he wearing
App
this?
developer, software.
Cardigan?
He does look
code?
British.
He does.
He looks
He
very
uses
British.
computers. He loves computers.
hair.
He loves
you
a
know?
he loves a
Kind
computer.
of looks like Prince William.
He has a cardigan on.
I think he'll have a good personality. I think it'll be funny.
I think like Christian
a good
actually
time.
probably has secretly really good taste in music. And you start talking to him and you're like, oh yeah, no, I love that band. And he'll like send you an album and you're like, dude, this is really
like
sick.
a sick indie band.
Yeah, you're
He
like,
probably ran his
whoa.
college radio.
Or like really, yes, love that vibe. Really underground hip hop, and you're just like, dude, Christian.
He looks chill.
He can plug in his phone for
He
the
looks
Spotify.
super chill.
Yeah.
Christian has a cute face. I'm not a fan of the cardigan.
No,
But
like
I-
yeah, what's
but
he?
he's- Yeah, I feel like if we change the look, he's
He's
A
the
lot
guy
of
who
these,
would-
a lot of these clothes don't help these guys.
No.
He's got a
no.
rom-com
You gotta like get rid of the
face.
clothes in your branding. Like if he just had cool clothes on, you'd be like, oh, this guy's a vibe.
He does. He's the guy that you like accidentally
Total
make out with
rom-com.
at the party. You know, you're like kind of drunk, and then you're like, wait, like, am
and
I
you're like,
kinda falling
am I in love with
him?
Christian?
Yeah, like I
He's-
have a really big crush on him.
He has Justin Bartha energy. He's the guy from what's the movie? Declaration of Independence,
Bartha.
National Treasure, who we were talking about the other day.
I love that
yeah.
movie.
So he's like the kid, like the nerdy guy, Justin Bartha energy, where you're like you're hot, but like you kind of play the nerdy guy in the movie. That then like the girl all of a sudden realizes like, oh my god, you're like
Except
hot.
Dead
And
by T?
he's too sarcastic. He doesn't seem like he's going to come off as sarcastic to me.
Okay, here it is.
Because he doesn't have glasses.
Christian is the guy that wins in the movie against the guy before him.
yes.
Like the
Yeah,
girl
and the
sees
guy's
the
like,
other guy and
"Me?"
he's perfect
Like-
and he's successful and he's just like, and the girl's like, oh my God. But he's kind of lying in the wing and then realizes he's got all the personality, he's got all the vibe, and then he wins the show.
Who was the guy earlier where he said where we said the one that looked like a no. I don't remember which one where we were saying like he's gonna be that one that's not gonna be actually creepy at the bar and you'll hang out with him all night.
Oh,
Now,
Austin.
Austin pretends to give off the vibe of a Christian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Christian is the real Christian. Christian is the actual guy who's 100% safe, who's 100% nice. And you're like, dude, I will go crash on Christian's couch when I get too drunk, and I will
And
not
he'll
think
be
a second
making
of it
like
because
smoothies in the
yeah,
morning.
but he won't be trying too hard. You know, he's just like, I was making a smoothie and I thought that I would make you one because that's a nice thing to do.
You see Brendan at the bar and start flirting with him, and eventually you're
Yes.
like, I think I like Christian.
No, and then you
He's
guys
the
like
only one that doesn't
Brendan's
work
friend.
out 3 hours a day too.
sit
He's
up
like
the
kind of
next
chill or whatever.
day, like put on like a chill childhood
Honestly,
throwback.
I'm into him.
And there's no rush.
right. He's like, let's watch
You
Robin
guys
Hood.
chill out, watch
Do we love
Flubber.
Well, he's like, let's watch Robin Hood. It was my favorite movie since childhood. I believe it deserves 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
like,
Dude,
oh my
so
God,
right
marry
now,
me.
just update from our life, side anecdote. Ruth,
No.
all the time, if you say, what song do you want to sing? She goes, Robin Hood.
Oh,
Robin Hood. It's my
Cute.
fave.
So cute.
Favorite.
so cute.
Either Lion King or Robin Hood.
Okay, so what does he do? I do say like IT.
Okay.
Yeah, he works. I'm going code, software developer, app developer, some sort
Technology,
of like website builder. The man knows Python.
Yes,
He
please
knows
tell us. Please tell us. I see your
Java.
face. I see
So
your
I'm
face.
having an opposite moment from Brendan. With
Oh,
Brendan,
no,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
real
no,
estate.
no. I thought this
he's
might
real
go this way.
estate.
No,
He's real estate.
tell.
Fuck that.
And
tell.
I'm like, no shade to real estate
okay,
agents,
okay,
but
what
it's
about
just
his-
like a thing. You know what I mean?
It's
just,
like personal training.
Yeah, it's just.
See,
just-
I know why he's in real estate though.
I've
This
got
is a
more-
guy.
Sorry.
No,
Go. High
It-
five.
this is-
Take it.
this is a guy that like for a long time he was cool. He was all the things we're talking about. And then he had this conversation with somebody. He's like, I really need to just like grow up, man. Like I need to get a better job, and I just need to
Stop.
like. I'm not making
No, I've
enough
been doing
money,
it.
and I've been working at. I was at the record store for a long time, and I love it, but it's
Stop.
like this is brutal, and I need to like to make it. And so he's in real estate. He doesn't love it,
I have a vision.
but he's just kind of like doing it because he knows he should, and he's working with all these guys that are just like, you got to be a fucking savage out there, and he's just like, oh man, I don't know, man. Like this is a lot. Like
I have to add on to that. He like shows a house, and I have a vision of him
if you
walking
want it
up
or not,
steps.
I don't know, like-
I have a vision of him walking up steps with like his hand in his pockets, and he's just like, yeah. And this is built walking up the steps. This was built in 1982. Takes the hand out of his pocket, puts it back in. And he's just kind of like,
Take your time, guys. Look around the house.
That's kind of the vibe.
Just let me know. I'll be out front chilling.
Stop.
Yeah.
You guys are making me fall
He's
in love
bummed.
with him. And what if he shows up night one and is like the biggest douche? I've already fallen in love with Christian.
I know. But any other facts about him?
Okay.
I like Boochcraft.
No, it's going to. Okay, maybe we can talk you out of it. What are the other facts?
It says in his. Well, I don't know. This is an iffy one. In his younger days, Christian rocked a faux hawk. This could go either way. This could go douchey, or this could go like cute music kid.
That's in the middle.
It could
and
go.
he could be like so something where he's like, how embarrassing that I used to wear a faux hawk.
Comes up like this, but he has hair all
Not
over.
a mohawk. It's just where like you have normal short hair and you kind of.
I can also see him sitting out, filling out the thing like fun fact about yourself.
was
He's
an
like,
idiot. That was so
I
embarrassing.
used to have a faux hawk.
Like making fun of himself.
And just kind of like, what other fucking stupid fact am I supposed to tell about myself? I don't know.
Wow. He sold a lot of money's worth of real estate properties.
Oh,
Why do they list this
shit? Is this a shark?
Why do they list this
25
stuff?
milli.
Whoa, how do you know that?
It says it in his bio.
He sold 25 mil worth of real estate?
And
Where's
he's young. He's
in?
only 26, but he's
Wow.
You know, I have a soft heart now. He's from Boston.
My guy is going hard in the paint.
He's going hard.
I'm still into him, you know?
I know, me too. I
Boston.
can't help it.
Yo, I got a soft spot for
fucking, now we know
Boston
he's
boys.
fucking rich too.
He's
dude.
rich.
That's true.
Now I'm
My
like,
boy
damn,
does-
he just got even hotter.
Yo, he also fucking racks lines. I can tell you that.
I don't like
if
that.
if he's clearing 7 figures and he's from Boston,
No, stop. You're making me not like him. Now I'm getting bad vibes where he's like a quiet
drinks
guy who now
Coors
is
Light and does cocaine on Thursdays.
I want to picture him being our little indie king.
Fuck no.
Maybe, but that's
That
the thing.
look,
Maybe he
that
is, and
dead
maybe
look
Evan's
in his
right.
eyes?
Maybe that's the thing.
Maybe
his
he's-
dreams
yes.
did get crushed.
No,
His parents crushed his dreams.
No, that dead look in his eyes is he goes out fishing on like a luxury boat out of Gloucester and he's
No.
fucking racking balls on that thing
God damn it.
with his boys.
What's his last name?
I don't know. They don't give it to you.
All right.
It's fucking Irish, I can tell you that.
All right.
It says he loves parades.
Shit,
a cute
yeah,
fact.
he's
It's
fucking
cute.
Irish from Boston.
Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
Boston
That makes
parade.
Now imagine if he had an Irish accent. That'd be hot.
He
No,
loves when
you'd
they
be- that
turn.
would be really- baby,
he
you need to
loves
chill.
when they turn the river
Baby, you need to calm
green.
down.
He likes
An
when they turn
Irish
the river
accent, I'm
green.
done.
Trust me, his
you-
family
do you-
mourns Bobby Sands still.
Go, hold on. Pause for a second. Do you remember the movie Leap Year?
I was just about to bring up Leap Year, and I'm getting those vibes from Christian.
That guy is so. That movie was like my fantasy. You want to talk about like favorite romantic movie? I wish
when
I
we
was
were
her.
broken up, I would watch Leap Year every single night and just be like,
This needs to
I'm
happen
gonna-
to me. I
and I
need
was
to go
like,
to
I'm gonna be
Ireland.
okay.
I know.
What kind of girls do you like, man?
What kind of? What is that?
Like,
him?
what's your fantasy? Because like they're over there just talking about their fantasies. Like I'm insecure about it. What
What were they
what kind
saying?
of girls
I
do you
just
like?
totally tuned that out. This was
Irish
this was
Kings.
what we were practicing. Listening. No, I was
Active
hearing them.
listening.
I was hearing them. I could hear them.
All right, I want to believe in Christian. I want to believe. I want to
all
believe.
right,
I want to believe.
we're hoping. Fingers crossed.
He's the homie though. I have a lot of friends like him
I have faith in Christian.
from college.
I have
Deal.
faith.
Becca, stop
Now-
making that face.
I'm gonna bring up someone who he looks like a nice guy, but I don't think is gonna be my cup of tea, and that is Cody. Cody is next. Cody seems really nice. He seems like a nice guy.
Is he like in the military or something? Is that why he's got his haircut like that? Like I don't get the haircut.
Cody
No.
does CrossFit for sure. He loves CrossFit. He loves the community that CrossFit builds, and they all go to dinner afterwards.
That's why he says he likes
And
it.
they love the fact they push themselves to the limit, and it really brings out like just a next level of your personality. That's why we love the community there
Brings out the best in everybody.
at Scottsdale CrossFit.
Scottsdale
yeah,
vibes.
I honestly feel like you are killing it. What does he do
Good, dude.
though?
High five.
Bros.
Yeah, what does he do?
I think he's an ex-marine. Cody the Marine. Oh, that's an Instagram person.
Construction manager.
I
Yeah.
think he's a team leader of some kind.
I think he
Yeah.
works at Boot Barn.
No.
I think he loves country music. Let me tell
Oh,
you.
Yo.
Stagecoach. He's paid
Country
30
music.
grand to go to Stagecoach. He gets the VI tickets, the valet.
He gets a tent, private tent.
Oh man, he looks like he really likes Kay and Dave's.
Hootie and the Blowfish was not a bad band. He's like, actually, they had a really good couple records.
What?
Hootie the Blowfish. He loves Hootie the Blowfish.
I feel like Cody loves a theme park. For a date, he's like, let's go to Six
I thought
Flags
the
and hold
same thing
hands.
because
Water
I
park.
thought I thought he
Water
probably
park
loves
vibes.
Dave and Buster's. That was
Yeah.
my first thought. Is like he loves Dave and Buster's.
That's the
Dave
date.
Matthews Band.
Is he's gonna take you on like a date to Dave
Okay.
Matthews or like a date to Dave and
Okay.
Buster's and buy you a big
Yes.
teddy bear.
Yes.
I'm-
He's gonna win you a bunch of
generic shit on the
I'm having to
planet.
walk out like this with a fucking huge teddy bear. I'm like, what the fuck
You're
am I gonna
shoving
do?
it back
Okay,
to
but
your
I'm also
car.
going
How long
high
are you allowed to sit in the
education.
corner of my bedroom?
I'm going highly educated, and I'm going somewhere like this guy could be like a curator for museums.
Whoa, you're going opposite.
That's
I'm
definitely
telling
not what I was tapping into.
Whatever,
but
that's my
we
vibe.
we appreciate the.
That's my vibe. This is another man. He probably orders espressos and not coffee.
He does look like he does construction. I could see him in a Home Depot.
That's the total opposite of what I'm saying, baby. I need
Oh,
support from you.
sorry. I was still. Didn't you say he worked in construction?
I did.
No,
No,
I said
he-
I said
I'm
he
with Evan
curates
on this one.
museums.
He
Come on,
thinks
I'm with
he's
Evan on this
He
one.
thinks he's
Eyebrow.
cappuccino. Yeah,
Cappuccici.
He's a
cappuccino.
cappuccino.
He's shredded.
type of guy.
He's shredded.
Okay, what does he do?
Yeah,
All
he
right,
definitely
everybody.
benches above body weight.
What does he do?
Definitely
What does he do?
above body weight. Also, Cody, by the way, is the guy in the bar who comes up to you
Oh, thank you.
and is very he's very big.
This
He's very
Cody.
intense, and it comes up to you and he's just like dripping in sweetness, but to
Thought you
the
were
point
gonna
where
say
it's
sweat.
but where it's uncomfortable. No, he definitely has pit stains. He comes up to you, he's got pit stains. He's been dancing hard on the dance floor, and he comes up to you, and he's so nice.
No,
and you can't say anything bad about him, but the sweetness is too much. Where
He's
I'm
a
like, I gotta
ginger.
go talk to somebody else.
He exudes sweetness.
He's
But
sweet.
he's going like this. Where he's like you're saying like no, you can't. He's like
And he's
That's
like,
the issue.
Yes.
He's
Yes, no?
like he's the big guy who gets like bossed around by his
and
tiny
you're like
friends.
no, I don't want to talk anymore. And he's like, what? Because it's really loud. He's like, and then you're like,
Yeah.
no, I just kind of I want to
No,
go
I'm
talk to my
good.
friends. And he's just like,
And he's like, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like I'll be right here. Just vibing.
No worries. No worries.
and he's like, I hope to see you. I hope to see you out on the dance floor. And he goes out by himself, and he's just like really going hard alone.
Yeah,
and you're
he's
just
by
like,
himself. He's just this.
Fuck. He could also be in advertising.
he's the guy that does too much Molly at a festival.
He could be a director for an ad company
Okay.
where like he's really, really sweet when it
He
comes to
goes to
social
EC.
stuff,
He
but he
goes to
takes his
he
work
goes to
relationships and
EDC.
his role in the workplace extremely seriously. Like a no bullshit kind of guy in the bullpen. You know what I'm talking about?
he
Bullpen.
eats a lot of plain chicken. Like
Yeah.
that's his 5 days a week. He has
man does not
he
eat
has-
dark meat
He
either.
has one cheat day a week, and then every other day of the week it's
and he posts about his
chicken.
meals.
Oh yeah, and his cheat days are like low carb.
Yes.
Like everything, you know, this man hasn't eaten dark meat in 7 years.
His biggest personality trait is that he's in ketosis.
No. I was actually gonna say he's the guy that says like keto is a scam. He says that.
Oh, he's even that
keto
deep.
is a scam.
He's a mad paleo kind of
yes,
guy.
paleo. I was thinking paleo too.
I feel like they're all the same people. If you're like paleo person,
Very
ketosis.
different.
No, I know it's not the same scientifically,
No,
but
no,
it's
no,
the
no, no,
same
no, 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 no,
mentality
no.
where it's like we get
No,
it.
the groups there are subgenres. A keto
But they
person
but they're
versus
the
a
same
paleo
person.
No,
Because they're like all about their food and what they're eating, and it's like get
You
over,
just-
we get it.
You just don't
Do
understand.
you even understand this stuff? Do you even understand what you're saying?
You just don't understand.
I understand. It's like, oh, I'm
people.
paleo. Oh, I'm ketosis. It's
No,
like,
no,
it's a
but there's
thing.
two
Like,
different
okay.
types of people who are keto versus paleo.
Oh,
What
well,
is
sure,
this?
okay.
Hey, to borrow one from Andrew right here. Do you know how to tell when people are either do CrossFit or they're vegans? Don't worry, they'll tell you.
They'll
Yeah,
tell you,
they'll
right.
tell you.
That's
So
what
good.
I mean. It's like
That
it's
was-
all
you
the
guys are
same.
supposed to laugh.
If
That
they're
was a cute
paleo,
laugh.
if you're keto, you're all gonna tell. You're gonna tell
But
everybody.
paleo people
Thanks,
actually
Evan.
don't talk about it as much. Keto people talk about it as much. Paleo people are surprisingly toned down about it, and that's one of the more surprising things about Cody. You think he'd be full blown keto, but he's not. He's like actually
paleo.
Paleo was the more scientifically whatever, but he doesn't actually say that unless someone brings it up.
Well, I think Evan may be right because he is from San Diego, which lends to
What
the
is it? All
keto.
the Southern California
All
dudes. I
San
don't like
Diego.
this.
He is from San Diego, and he is a this is very specific zipper sales manager.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Like YKK?
zippers?
Zippers, yes,
For
Or not-
YKK?
Yeah, the zipper company, right?
Wow.
That's
zipper.
the company.
It
He's
is.
a zipper sales
But they probably
manager,
don't need sales reps.
and he is. This whole paragraph is going off about how romantic he is. So he is the guy who sends you a gift every day after a date type of vibe.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is my biggest fear.
He's a very proud Eagle Scout, which is maybe where we're getting the military
Shut the
energy.
fuck up. He's an Eagle Scout.
I know you're that's part
I've
of
got
your
feelings on that stuff. I got
Yeah.
kicked out of the Boy Scouts.
I like an Eagle Scout. I'm gonna just say it. I appreciate that.
I was gonna say
His
he
mom
seems like
probably
an
got
Eagle
half
Scout.
as
I can
many
totally see that.
Gray's not into that.
No,
No, I
Totally
got
see
kicked
it.
out of the Boy Scouts.
Rebel.
But I guarantee you, none of
Yeah,
these
he's
guys got an
badass.
Eagle Scout without their moms.
No, I knew some good Eagle Scouts.
Yeah, they
who,
did them all themselves. They got all their merit badges themselves. Guarantee you, their moms pushed them through that program.
or their dads.
he's got a lot of Eagle Scout rage.
No, their dads didn't. Dads don't
Boy
have
Scouts
that.
whole
Scouts is
shit
a
is
dad. You do
rigged.
that with your dads.
But getting your merit badges is too monotonous and tedious for dads to be highly involved in that.
No,
end.
I knew a lot of dads
no,
involved in the Boy
trust me,
Scouts.
it's power mom mode. Power moms get their kids through the Eagle Scout. All my friends who got to Eagle Scout, it's because of their moms,
Grayson's
not
jealous.
because of their dads.
Grayson has
they might
mommy
have got to
issues.
life.
Mommy issues.
No, they might have gotten to life.
All right,
or
tell us
they
more
might
about
have gotten
Cody.
to just a step below, but they didn't
He's
get
not
Eagle.
a good cook, but he swears he's a master on the grill. Keto.
I'm into that.
If Cody could live keto, he would want to be a cowboy. So country music.
You nailed it on that.
Stagecoach.
Yeah, stagecoach.
Boom.
Now, the one thing about him that he seems like a nice guy, but not my vibe. The one thing about him that I do appreciate, though, is his favorite show is The Jersey Shore.
Oh, what's up? Cheers.
Honestly, I think Cody's a chill guy. Like, I would go
Yeah.
to Stagecoach in his group.
How
Yeah, he's
often does
probably
he
a
talk
good-
to his
cool
mom?
guy.
What do we think?
3 times a week.
Yeah, I was gonna say like twice a week.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good amount of time.
Yeah, a good mom.
Since
time.
she got him
He
through
works.
Eagle
He
Scouts.
works like a kind of shit job. Like he works zipper sales. He doesn't care about it. So what he does is like he makes the money. He grinds so
He works hard to play hard.
so that he can go do the fun shit.
Yeah,
I respect
that's
it.
Stagecoach.
I respect the
I
hustle.
bet he has
seems
a
like a
lot of
nice
hobbies and a lot
guy.
of things he likes to do.
He does. He seems like a little annoying.
He's a big romantic, so
He
it's probably
loves CrossFit.
It's going to be a little much. Probably, I
Right.
think he's going to come on too strong in the romance department, and he won't get very far. That's my feeling. But he seems like a nice guy.
I think he's going to be a locker room guy.
He also seems like the kind of guy that would like refuse to change a diaper once he has kids. Just be like, oh no, babe, you got to handle that shit. I'm gonna throw up if I do. You know. You
Big
gotta
on the
do
dating
that.
apps.
I don't know.
Big I feel like he's
Okay.
always on the dating apps.
Okay.
Like he's on 4 of them.
Totally.
And he works on his lines and he
Totally.
knows like, okay, actually what I've been doing, I've been doing a new technique
He's
lately.
like, I prefer Bumble because
I
like the
ultimately
ladies love
right,
it.
I
right.
ultimately think this is a good person
Yeah.
that we're looking at. Overall, my vibes are
I
like
don't know.
Ultimately, overall, I think he's far and away a much better person than many of the people we've looked at.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Okay. Next up, we have Connor B.
Oh no, I don't want to sit next to this guy on an airplane.
This dude's not going far. This dude's not making it past night 1. I can tell you that.
You say night 1, go.
Yeah, he's.
Why is the shirt button down like
Because he's
that?
shredded, be working all. You can tell the chest. He's ripped,
The clavicle bones are popping.
popping.
They are popping.
No, he's gonna lead in with the fact that Katie brought her dildo on the show.
Oh Lord.
That's gonna be
That's
so
this
gross.
guy. That's this guy. 100.
I feel what you're saying, Gray, because of the open button, the way it's opened.
Yeah, and he's gonna
weird
make a
move.
sexual joke and then be like, haha, haha. and
That
she's
wasn't
gonna
even.
be
It
like,
literally
"Now."
wasn't tight in the 80s or whenever disco was big. It was like never sick for anyone.
No,
Could he be the villain?
No,
No.
That's-
Okay.
no, you know,
That's the strip
you
club
know
look.
what
no,
energy
because this
he
guy's
gives
under
me?
5'9".
Hold on, guys.
What's his name?
Prophetess speaks.
He gives me the energy of he was on Hannah's season. Why am I forgetting? And he had the issue with his knee or his leg. What was his name?
Don't know.
And then
Don't
he went on
remember,
Paradise, and he was so cringy.
but I don't remember who this person is, but I feel it, Queen.
Okay,
I
keep
feel
talking, and I'm
it.
gonna pull up the guy, and you're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that energy. What you just said, even that I don't know who that is.
You're gonna know
I agree.
exactly who I'm talking about.
I feel like he's the hottest. He feels like he's the hottest guy at his job. Like he works in some sort of very specific industry where it's like, vertical implementation of farming techniques. And he's like, he builds
That's
the
sick.
structures of like some really high end technical engineering, but he's shredded. And so he's kind of like the anomaly at his job.
No, he's probably like
the
windmill
shredded
energy.
nerd.
Cam
whoa.
is who I'm thinking of.
Oh, ABC always be Cam. Yeah, he's got Cam and
ABC. There was this
always
guy.
be Connor. Oh, they remember.
Oh,
or Gray does at least.
I remember the
do you remember
catchphrase.
always be Cam?
I can't remember his face.
Don't worry.
You'll remember.
Oh yeah, right,
Remember him?
right. Yep.
He
Always
could
be
freestyle
Cam.
though. He was like a freestyle guy.
That's how he introduced himself to Hannah. Now the thing about Cam is that Cam caused a lot of the drama and was like a snitch with all the guys, and Connor gives me big snitch energy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Use a snitch.
He's gonna try to get in with Katie by like being like, well, Brendan, I heard cheated on his girl, and I don't know if Austin's here for the right reasons.
I'm just concerned for you.
I'm just worried about you.
I just don't want you to be. I just didn't want you to be wasting your time.
Yeah.
I know you're here for the right reasons. I just don't know if some of these guys are.
I'm just not sure about
By the
their
way,
intentions.
I just have a question about this. Has that ever worked?
No, never
Like
once.
you making your whole moment about everyone else, it never works. Why do people do it?
Can't resist.
They can't resist. Is that what it is? It's because it's like people get so sucked up in everyone else's drama.
Because they care so much about
But it's like,
the person.
have you seen the show before?
I'm just
Every
kidding.
single person who does that ends up
I think they're really
becoming a part of the problem.
You know what
it's
it is?
a
I think they're really not into the lead. Honestly,
a
and I don't think we talk about that enough. I think
interesting.
they're really not into the lead,
So they're
and
just
so
trying to-
they're really just so wrapped up in all the other shit that's happening in their life, and they are actually not interested in getting to know the person in front of them at all, or having the person get to know them. They're really
Or
not.
they're picking up on the vibes that the lead's not like super into them, and it's more of like a
That is
friendship
a little bit
type
what
of
I'm
vibe.
feeling is like they're getting
And
friend
they're
zoned
like,
and they're trying to pay. They're
I'm
panicking.
just looking out for you, and the like, this is not the right person for you, and I'm watching you develop feelings for this person, and they're going further, and like, I'm very aware of the fact that I'm friend zoned right now, but like, this dude doesn't have your best of intention,
but
or like
usually the people they're
this
snitching
lady.
on, they just have personal beef with. So
Right,
what I'm saying is they're
that's
just
true.
so caught up in their personal beef that they're just trying to get
Well,
at.
there's
the
that
lead.
It's
too.
raging.
I was gonna say maybe we don't give enough credit to the fact that there are a lot of Karens out there. There are just a lot of annoying people.
That's true.
And sometimes those annoying people get cast and they just get bugged by everything.
In
Oh, at
particular,
first I
they
thought
get
you were going to
cast.
say
Yeah.
like that we don't give credits to Karens, and I was like, I fucking hate Karens.
We don't give them enough credit. They're really an
I
integral part of this.
despise Karens. You know, you should really wear your seatbelt.
Yes.
Well, you should.
I know, but I don't need a fucking Karen to remind me that I should wear my seatbelt.
I think she should.
Yeah, Karen should remind you of that.
Wow, Becca,
You're a
are you
father
just out here
now.
trying to make
I think
everything-
she's Karening you
Maybe
right now.
you're the Karen. I'm a
When is our-
patriot. I
when
don't
is
have to wear
therapy?
my seatbelt.
When is
Don't tell me to
therapy?
wear it.
Yeah, that's a
I can't-
reversal.
I can't.
I Karen'd you back.
I'm bringing this
You
up.
got Karen'd into being a Karen.
I'm bringing this up.
That was intense.
When did
Alright.
you schedule it? This is getting talked about.
What?
What?
I have no idea what you're talking
I'm sorry. Did I just make everything awkward?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
talking about?
Schedule what?
Schedule what?
Therapy. I said I was going to bring this up in therapy.
Oh, I didn't hear that line. Sorry.
I didn't hear that either.
No.
Fine. I feel like I was. I feel
Gray,
like I was just heard and not listened to, but then I realized everyone says they didn't even hear me. So
We're not even active listening. We're not even listening. We're not even hearing. The first step
Definitely.
we're not getting.
Sorry, Gray.
definitely bringing this up in therapy.
On the
Can't wait to
podcast,
bring this up in therapy.
I was being.
I can't wait. I need to read
right.
like books on how to
So
be
what does Connor
heard.
do?
What do you guys think Connor does?
Yeah, so I said I think he works like some sort of highly technical job, maybe some sort of like engineering, and he
Windmill.
And other than engineering, he loves working out.
He's a windmill
Okay.
engineer.
I think he really says he's into craft beers.
He's San Diego again.
Oh my God, yes.
Me, dude. Why are all these guys from San Diego?
He loves Belgian IPAs.
The other thing is like these guys aren't
He is
from
Belgian.
San Diego. They have just relocated
Of course,
to San
but
Diego.
of course.
No one's from
Of
San Diego
course,
until you meet
The
that person. And
guys
you're
I
like,
know-
oh, that's nothing like anyone I've ever met who lives in San
The
Diego.
guys that I know who are like grew up in San Diego are
Completely
so
different.
low key and chill.
No, you know exactly what guys. You see it if you know San Diego, you know like a San Diego native.
Yeah.
You're
Connor's
like,
the
Yeah.
guy that goes,
Big
oh, I
time.
moved to. You're like, why'd you move to San Diego? He goes, because San Diego's a dream, man. That's what
I'm
Connor
living-
says.
I'm
living the dream.
dream.
Living the dream. Absolutely living the dream.
He's like
he gets-
TJ's just a stone's throw away.
When he's 50, he gets a license plate that says, I live where you vacation.
What's the
you know?
place?
yes.
Oh yeah.
All right.
No, he's this man 100%. Every Insta story is just like like waking up in the morning and it's just like he takes a scan of San Diego, be like
same one every
blessed
day.
Hashtag bless. Just like
Where do we
hands.
think he's from? Where do we think he's from originally? I get Reno vibes.
Washington.
He's actually not from San Diego, or he's not in San Diego, guys.
Where is he? Okay, tell us what he does. Where he's?
He is from Nashville, the San Diego of the
of the South.
of the South.
What is up with The Bachelor and recruiting from
hilarious.
Nashville and San Diego?
They love it there. They live for it. You guys, he's a math teacher,
Oh. Well, now I like him.
which made me feel a little warmer towards
I don't
Connor.
fucking like him
He's like a
because
sweet
he's a math
guy. He's
teacher.
like a sweet guy. He looks like a nice guy now.
Our math teacher's sweet.
It says that he's a lovable, quirky 8th grade
lovable
math
and quirky.
teacher
This is how he thinks his students all love him. Guys.
with a master's degree in medical physics
Ninth grade.
and a resume that includes a nuclear engineer
So he
as a
thinks
job
he's,
title.
So he thinks he's
Rockets and
smarter
shit.
than everybody, but he wound up as a math teacher.
Wait, so he a nuclear engineer, and what was the other one?
He had a master's degree in medical
No,
physics.
but here's the thing.
And
he
now
still
he's
has
just
the
a
sa-
math teacher?
He
Like,
still
that
has the
seems-
same personality. He goes, you know why I changed to being a math teacher?
He's trying to change lives.
I
next
love
generation.
young minds. I love their curiosity. He goes,
Their
I love it.
curiosity.
I love their imaginations, you know. I just feel like if I can help their development, like
He definitely-
they could be the
They're tomorrow.
I don't know why I
They're
just
tomorrow.
I don't
they're gonna
know.
be up in those. They're gonna be up in Mars in 2045.
I don't know why I want to find reasons to just discredit him at every turn, but I feel like he only teaches AP math.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like he
Yeah.
says that on his dates. You know, he's like, I'm a math teacher.
It's for the
Yes.
youth.
Like,
He says it. He works as a math teacher to get girls. Is that what you're saying?
she's like, I'm a math teacher, and they're like, you're a math teacher. He's like, yeah.
He's like,
honestly,
yeah, I have
used to work-
degrees. These are my degrees, but I decided to be super humble and become a math teacher because for the kids, you know, for the future.
So he
You know what you-
says, Connor says his major deal breaker is a woman who doesn't respect waiters because there is no place for any bullying in his life. And I'm going to say something.
I know exactly where you're going with all
So
of this.
I read half of it and I felt good. It was like, So half of it is like the major deal breaker is someone who doesn't respect waiters.
thing itself is great.
Yes, agree wholeheartedly. But then the add-on of because there's no place for bullying in his life makes me again think he's going to be a Cam who's like, that guy's a bully. That guy's a bully. And it's going to be going to Katie being like, he's bullying the rest of the people.
He's the guy that says cancel culture is bullying.
Yes,
When you
yes,
stop.
yes, yes.
Oh, he goes the other way.
Well, which is like, that gets really confusing because when you're,
This is a
I'm not
confusing.
gonna
He
go
likes
into it.
Joe
I
Rogan.
don't want to go into it.
He likes Joe Rogan.
I'll be honest with you, I'm very
fine.
confused because
He never gets tired of Joe Rogan recommending to smoke DMT.
He's planning on doing it one day, but he hasn't gotten the courage to do it yet.
yeah.
which I feel like is
Spot
kind
on.
of, which I feel like is
on.
a perfect example of his life. Which is I'm massively educated, and instead of going into the field, which is like intense and like
He doesn't
gnarly, and I
wanna
want to be a
admit that he's-
physicist and whatever, I can become a teacher.
He's the,
But
he's
we're
the guy
for teachers.
He's the
no,
guy.
I'm more saying like he is educated to a level that is like
Nuclear
high
engineer.
level scientist level.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm overqualified for this position, but he doesn't have the guts to go for like the heavy, like it might be too hard or
And
whatever.
you know what? Tony Robbins would be screaming at him at an event, and he would be crying.
Yes,
He would be like,
Yes.
and then
Tony Robbins would just be going like,
and
you
then-
gotta face your fear, and he'd be like, I gotta face my fear.
and then for 1 week he'd listen, and then he'd go back.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And he just
There's
tears
a lot
streaming
of
down his
fear.
face. He's like, yeah.
And he's
Do you-
standing up.
He's shaking.
Okay, wait. Do you guys remember
He's standing up and he's like, "Yo, I'm sorry."
who's the Microsoft guy who would open up?
And Tony's like,
Listen, it's time. Now is the time. And he's like,
I'll be
You're Tony, she's Connor.
for 30 years, I've been analyzing individuals. There's hope in you. You're not a lost cause. Connor, B, join me in victory. Join me in taking your life over.
I will
Those
join
are
you.
tears of victory.
I will join you.
And thank you so much for coming out. Merch will be at the front. This is what we do here. We change lives. We change trajectories. I'm 6'9".
Connor buys all the merch.
Wait, have you guys ever seen? Do you guys know who Steve Ballmer is?
Let's get a selfie together. You could post it.
Do you guys know who
Taking a
Steve?
video
That's
of all the
exactly
people at
what
the
we
event.
do here.
Straight up Connor buys in all the merch afterwards, just head to toe.
Do you guys
Tony
know
21.
Do you guys know who Steve Ballmer is?
No.
He's like the Ric Flair of the tech industry. He
Don't
would
know who
lead-
that is either.
So he's a big.
Wrestler.
He's an ex-exec from
That was great.
Microsoft. But he's the current owner of the LA Clippers. But there's videos of this guy leading like rallies for Microsoft where he comes out on stage and he's like, "Woo!" like Microsoft, and he like comes out and he's like a hype guy.
And he's like, down with Apple.
no, like he gives like his whole thing would be like he'd give these like crazy corporate meeting like hype sessions up on stage, totally bald, like chug like eight water bottles. Anyway, I bet it's on the same vein of like
It's the same. It's the Tony
big
Robbins.
Steve Ballmer fan. If you've never seen,
particularly
if
him,
you've literally never
probably,
seen,
though,
you
like-
should watch a Steve Ballmer like exec recap. They're incredible. He is the most hyped guy on PCs you've ever seen.
PC.
16
Yeah,
gigs.
that is his energy. You're right. That is
Yes.
his energy. Like
100%.
he has a Samsung and
Oh,
for a
green
reason.
bubbles.
Green bubbles,
Come on, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Red flags
Yeah.
all day.
Green bubbles,
What is-
red flags.
Okay.
That's okay. Sorry. I got lost in
no.
the Tony Robbins sauce.
You guys, well,
Could not remember.
listen. His facts are that he can eat cereal faster than anyone, and he loves
No, he can't.
overindulging in pasta. So I feel like
him and
Gwyneth.
Him and Goop will get along.
I bet
yeah.
Gwyneth is like his ultimate like dream girl.
Yeah.
Like he loves Gwyneth.
yes,
kill
like kind of
me.
creepily.
Keto-
Like he
keto
probably
king.
jacks off to her.
Yeah, definitely.
Like he probably looks up like the fake like the CGI stuff like of someone like on Pornhub.
Yes. What is that called?
Deepfake.
Deepfake.
Connor, I am
we
not
have-
feeling optimistic about.
No, we are not. There's another Connor coming up, but he only has. You guys, there's another Connor coming up, and he only has one N in his name, and I just want you to absorb that as I show you his
obnoxious.
picture. Connor with one N.
Oh man, I knew someone named
And
Connor
I feel
with
like
one
I
N.
look at Connor, and I think he lets you know that there's only one N in his name all the time.
Yeah, there's actually only one N in it.
There's
When-
just
when-
one.
and that's when a waiter writes his name down when
Yeah.
you're waiting for the
a
table.
barista like puts one,
Like a
two N's,
completely
and he's like,
inconsequential.
excuse me.
Actually, there's only one.
And he's like, do you want me to cross out the second N?
I know it's so annoying. I have to correct it all the time.
I know.
I imagine him having a voice like that.
Yeah,
I feel so shitty saying this kind of stuff because it's like, again, we're all just people. We're all just trying to, we're all just trying to get by. But he just comes off as like such a generic dude, just generic guy. Be real.
Like the most interesting thing about him is that he only has one N in his name.
Be real guy. That's it. Like,
This is the stockfootage.com man photo.
yeah, supercuts. You'd see this like in the
Photo
in the-
of man.
potentially this something similar to this haircut. That's what I'm going for.
What's that one Instagram account where it's like, where it's always got memes with stock footage images where it's like, wow, my wife's taking me to Chili's tonight.
Right,
like,
right,
what's
right,
that
right.
account? You know what I'm talking about?
Like I'm gonna get a soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy hits me as
Did you
just like
guys
his
know it's
job
endless?
is.
Yeah,
Wait,
bottomless
did you see
margarita
how
night
he's
at
Right.
wearing
Chili's.
his hood?
Right.
This is cool. I've got to get on this.
I have been noticing it. It's kind of been bothering me. I just want to.
What's going on?
pull
Your
it.
hood's like
It's
halfway
Is it
lazy.
down.
falling off?
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
It's kind of lazy.
I kind of look
thought you were
like
doing
I
it
kind of
on
look like I'm
purpose.
not like I'm 18. And I'm just like I don't fucking care. My fucking
Effortless.
TikTok's blowing up. What do I need to fucking be here
Sick,
for?
though. It's
For
sick
real,
because
you
you're
do
not
look like that.
18. So that,
Okay,
how do
this-
I look?
I don't know anything about this guy. Here's what I will say. I just feel like whatever his job is, it could not be more generic.
I think that like he's someone who you might trust with your finances, and that might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
He looks so
Like he'll
much.
hide the fact
Yeah.
that your stock investments are tanking.
He's like, it's a temporary, it's a downshift in the economy. It's really not anything that we have to ride it out.
I can feel him giving that speech to me.
No, that's that.
Everyone's
guy.
going through the same
That-
thing. Don't worry about it.
That's that fucking guy at the bar. That's that guy at the bar. You're fucking drunk as shit, and he's trying to tell you financial advice, and you're just like,
Oh my god, yes. And
my
then he's
God.
actually really getting into what he's saying, so he doesn't even care that you're not listening.
And
He's
you're
just
just like,
still
yeah, and
talking.
you're literally looking past him, and he's not picking
And
up
he's
on
like,
the fact.
no, but that's what you're missing about it. Like, actually, with the blockchain.
He's like, he's like, it's actually really exciting. Like, it's a good time, and you're just like,
and then he
oh
gets kind
my
of aggressive
God.
when you're not listening. He's like, Jess, listen.
It's a little too firm. And I'm like, no touching. No, thank you, Connor.
Squeezes your arm kind of hard and you're not paying attention.
He actually looks so much like my godfather, like a very young version of my godfather. So I do have this,
Interesting.
I do have a softness in my heart for him because I look at him and I'm like, oh, you look like Barry.
He kind of looks like he went to seminary.
He does kind of look like a pastor, like a Midwestern pastor.
But like, okay, I can also see Connor going the other way where he actually has like a really sweet story where like he went to seminary and he was just like, I just couldn't stand behind what the church is doing like in the United States and just like it didn't sit right with me.
So I went to Europe. I got some like more,
So now I sell cocaine.
Now I mule.
He's like, I went over to Europe and it's crazy. Like in Europe in the church services, like they have beer and cigarettes afterwards. And it's like,
Right.
it's amazing. And like we go out afterwards and we have some brews and we talk about theology. And so now I'm bringing that energy back over to the United States.
Oh, like I'm edgy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I think he's
Is that
in
a
like,
thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
he looks like he's in like nonfiction publishing.
Wow.
I love this.
So specific, very
Nonfiction
feels spot on.
I love that.
You guys were so off.
Oh my God,
He
tell.
fucking owns Snapchat. What is this?
Yeah, for real.
Baseball player.
Whoa.
Oh, so he just doesn't know how to dress or
what
do his
kind
hair.
of baseball player?
That makes sense.
Baseball player. I'm not sure.
Austria, actually.
major
Vienna?
league?
He's from the Midwest, but now he lives in Costa Mesa.
Oh my! I mean, it's if you. Hey, by the way, anyone out there who wants to get
Apparently
on the
they're gonna
show,
get along.
just go to Orange County. You
Go
can
live
get
in
on the
Orange
show.
County.
I could tell
or
you
San Diego.
right fucking now he's not playing in the MLB.
It doesn't seem that way.
Well, no, because there's seasons happening now, and fall is playoffs. The dude's not a pro baseball player.
wait. Hot moment. Former baseball player.
There we go.
There you go. Okay.
So what does he do now? That's with the former titles.
I'm a
always
former hockey
all
player. Is that the same thing?
Fam. He likes enjoying a night of bowling and he wants to find someone who has the similar religious beliefs to him because he was, it's very important to Connor. Raising his family in the church is a huge priority.
Nailed it.
Well, I don't know. You said
Oh,
pastor.
you guys both nailed it though.
I said seminary. She said
Yeah.
pastor. Yeah.
Wow.
So he's between jobs, also.
And he loves the Lord.
He may become a pastor.
Connor C loves his puka shell necklaces.
No.
Shut the front door. That's what it says on there?
No.
Yes.
No.
Matthew McConaughey and him share the same birthday.
Oh, he's a
Matthew McConaughey.
He's a Club Med guy.
Oh yeah, big time.
He's an all-inclusive resort
oh, he's
guy.
all inclusive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my!
Yep.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! I
I'll do
guarantee
shots
you.
with him at the bar.
I
you know?
guarantee-
Here's the
for
problem
sure.
though. He's not a big drinker.
If we
Oh,
go on
he's
his
super
page,
religious.
if we go on his page,
But
you're gonna
I
see.
know, no. I know a lot of them
He's-
Christian people that we've talked about that are like,
They throw back.
Let's drink half a bottle of whiskey.
Hey,
but
Jesus
do not bring that
turned the
weed
water
near
to
me.
I
wine,
guarantee
my
you,
guy.
if we scroll through his Instagram page, we're gonna find photos of him learning how to be a trapeze artist, a trapeze dude.
In Club Med.
What are
100.
those? What are those when you put the slack line?
Yeah.
He likes
Yeah,
slack
and he
line.
loves a breakfast burrito, fam, because he's from Oklahoma and now he lives in Costa Mesa, so he loves a fucking burrito.
He has a punch card for the breakfast burritos. So
Definitely.
he gets a free one. He
He's
actually
like
keeps up with it.
oh shoot, oh
He's
shoot,
like-
yeah. Oh
He's like,
shoot.
I love these things. I just love them.
Exactly.
He's like, I'll take. Oh shoot, yeah. Hold on. That's my other pants.
He says to the cashier, I just can't get enough
It's all
of these.
crumpled up.
Yeah, always.
I just can't get enough of these. Just keep coming back. You know?
Connor is gonna be
Shouldn't have him though.
a sweet guy.
Yeah, exactly. Gives it. That's what I was thinking. Like, gives me the runs.
Connor is gone week 2.
Above, below, or at body weight.
Below.
Below. This is
he
our first
doesn't
below.
bench it. There's no
Yeah, he doesn't
that.
bench.
These are our first sub body weight.
He actually feels uncomfortable working out in a gym.
I gotta come clean. I'm probably sub body weight.
Okay, we don't care.
I mean, God bless.
Fine. It's fine.
Your value is not in how much you bench. You
What
know
are
what I
you
mean?
I have not benched since high school. So
You're
I have
probably above
no
body
idea.
weight. You're probably above body weight right
No
off the couch.
way. I doubt it.
I'd probably at body weight off the couch every day.
I used to go watch him bench press
And
and
laying down.
when we were in high
Yeah,
school.
like that.
And when he'd be like training for like football stuff, I would go in and I'd like peek into the gym because like we shared the same gym because our school was so small, and I would watch him and I'd be like,
Low key, I bet I bench above body weight.
Low key, I bet you fucking don't.
That'd be wild.
Would it?
Yeah,
I don't
just
know.
as like
I don't know what that is.
No, Becca.
Muscles,
I had
no.
picture. No, okay. I don't want to clown. I don't want to mess around. Becca's the client who's always like, personal trainer's going to try to challenge Becca, and she's going to be like, oh no, like if I do this motion, it makes this part of me feel bad. It feels like something's pinching here, and she's always finding ways to reduce the
workload.
No, it's not that. I just genuinely have a bunch of fucking problems. But when I go for
And Grace
it,
like, yeah, it's called muscles hurting from working
When
out.
we were doing that, like, hip thrust
it's not
thing,
fair of me to do it.
when we were doing
She
that
really
hip thrust
does.
thing with
she
the
wants
weight,
to get strong. She's
Andrew
very
was just like,
competitive.
all right, I'm putting
So
on more.
competitive,
I'm putting on more. He was like, I'm putting on more. Okay, I think you can handle. Andrew was all impressed when I was doing the hip thrust. He was like, damn.
Oh my God, the arms I got nothing on. Nothing. Now the abs I will
This
destroy.
chicken creamy and abs.
Damn,
Like it's
Destroy
I
nothing.
him.
can't do that. Props to you.
We'll do
She's a
abs.
beast. We'll jump on these videos that are like unbelievably difficult.
I can't
and
do arms.
I'm audibly crying out like, and she's just like,
You know what I can do? Wall sits like a
Slamming it.
motherfucker.
Oh,
so you got the
should all
legs,
sit.
You should challenge.
you got the legs, she's got the abs.
I know
It's
you
crazy.
love a good competition.
We should do a wall sit challenge, all of us.
We can do it
Before
right
us?
after this.
Yeah, we should
Videotape
definitely
it, turn the
videotape
camera
it.
around.
Hey, I don't hate that idea. All right, broads, we're actually going to try to get through, even though we've broken this off into 2 episodes because it's us, we just
could
end
go
up
on
going
for
long.
literally hours.
All right, so we're going to try to go through a few before we wrap the episode. Next, we have David.
I'm bored.
You're bored of David?
After all these crazy ass looking guys, David looks like a really normal, nice guy who, I would probably be chatting to in the line at the AT&T store. Great guy. I'm just like, oh, David, stand up, dude.
I think David's gonna crush it. He's hot. You could tell he's like
He seems like he can carry a
he's got a
conversation.
presence. He's got a presence. He's probably charming. I get like very like he's gonna kill it.
He's super unthreatened by literally every
Yes.
single guy.
and
that
also
we've seen so far.
unthreatening, like you just chat with him and you're like, damn, I like David's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he seems like, you're kind of like, he seems mellow. But yeah, like you said, Gray, I don't think he's going to be like threatened by the other
Confident.
guys.
Effortless.
He is very handsome.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say boring. I'm just like, he's good. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
He's solid. Nothing weird
Not
about
one way
him.
or the other.
Nothing
He's
weird about
probably
him.
when the other guy who's like, I speak Japanese and all this other stuff. He's probably like, konnichiwa, dude.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, he's like I also do, but I didn't feel the need to add it to my bio. So David's gonna surprise us. He's gonna be able to do like everything.
Humble.
But he's humble. He didn't need to add it to like his description list when like ABC made him write up everything, and he's just gonna randomly bust out shit and
He's
be like,
probably
I can
sold
do all that shit.
way more real estate than our Boston boy too.
He
but he
loves-
just doesn't brag about it.
Sorry, I'm interrupting again. He loves a sweet drink, like a really fruity drink. And he's like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Ooh, are you saying he's a
yeah.
pina colada guy?
Yes.
'cause- and he
Mike,
likes
that?
Mai Tai?
because he's not a big
Lava
drinker.
flows.
He,
maybe?
and he's also just confident in what he
Yeah.
likes. He's not doing it to put it on his show. He's like, I like the drink. I'm going to drink it. And you're right. He's not a big drinker.
His friends have never seen him out of control drunk.
No.
In the
No,
20 years
never.
they've known him, he's never once had a belligerent night.
No.
That's sad too.
No,
No.
he's
no,
just
it's
never
not
like.
sad.
I'm
He's
just
solid. He's
I don't
just
know.
in control.
solid.
He's in
He's
control.
like, I don't like the feeling of being out of control.
He got really good grades.
Top 5.
From
Definitely. 100%.
Top
Ivy League,
5.
Ivy League top 5.
No, I'm saying like he's gonna be
On
in
the
Katie's
episode.
top 5.
Oh yeah. Well,
Hometowns.
I say hometowns for
what
sure.
goes to
100%.
fantasies? Top 5, top
3.
4, top 3 go to fantasy.
I don't think he's making it
No,
fantasies.
not top 3.
Yes,
top
Gray.
4.
Gray, I've done this in many years.
What's your
3
experience? in this?
people.
4
go-
is hometowns. 3 is overnights. 2
I
is
like you
meet the
guys
lead's
arguing
parents.
when she's been on the show.
Jesus Christ.
And analyzed 7 seasons.
This is literally my
The
career.
bros are over here like, listen, what's actually goes on behind the scenes?
Really? Just 3?
Just 3.
I guess that's. I guess that
Let's
makes
roll
sense.
with this one. Let's go with it.
Just believe him.
Yeah, I think so.
Believe him.
He's definitely in top 5 to me. Like there's hands
Yeah.
down.
I do think hometowns. I think we're going to meet his
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any idea what he does?
Is he a pro athlete?
No, I don't think so. Real estate.
Everyone's in real estate.
Real estate.
What if
He's
he's
very
like an
attractive.
athlete
Chill
wealth
bit.
manager?
I'm sorry. This is very good.
Like he
looking,
was
the
a
longer I
college
look into it.
athlete, but he
that'd be
studied
fucking
finance.
cool.
But then he didn't he got injured and he couldn't go pro. But then he went into like wealth management for athletes.
Okay.
He's like a good guy.
That'd
he
be
wants
dope.
to make sure that people aren't getting taken
Learn that
Yeah,
advantage
lesson.
because
of.
he's like,
and,
look, you got
you
a
gotta be-
signing bonus, but you got summer training ahead of you. Like if you you get injured, you might lose all that. Like I guarantee you should not buy your friends.
Oh, wait, tell
buy
us,
a bunch
tell
of
us.
Ducatis. You should
be smart, invest.
You should put away the max amount in a Roth IRA right now.
All right. What is it?
I just saw something that you're going to like and also adds an interesting piece to David.
Oh my God, tell us, please. Tell us everything about him.
Okay.
What does he do?
David is a technical product specialist. No idea what that means.
So generic.
Technical product specialist?
So he probably he probably knows the technicalities of like creating a product. Like to make a wine glass, you have to make sure the ratio of this and that
Right.
is
Or he
He's-
trains people on
technical products.
products that people buy. So like if someone buys like a piece of medical equipment, he goes, this is how it's used, or this is how you clean it and work it and change it and whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that.
This
That's
is-
such
this
a
is
generic that's just like 3 generic words.
Yeah, I'm just like, where's okay, but this is what Becca's gonna like. And this
What?
adds
What?
an interesting dynamic onto how David might be on the show. David was on the debate team.
Oh hell, fucking yes.
Fuck yes. We love a debate team king.
Okay, a technical product specialist is responsible for providing technical
I
support
just
to the
Googled
sales
it.
process
I
of
just
an
Googled
organization,
It's sales strategy.
supporting sales
Okay.
staff and positioning various products in a positive manner.
So like a technical product specialist
Train
would be
sales.
like, hey, Urban Outfitters, like you should stop displaying these T-shirts in this corner.
Oh,
of
because they're not selling
the
well.
thing. You should reposition them on the table right in front of the entranceway, folded up next to these things.
Okay, so it's strategy.
Yeah,
Strategy.
sales
okay.
strategy.
Well, again, in debate team.
I love that. I do
so
love that.
we feel like maybe
Any other fast facts?
I'm getting energy from David that maybe like he might be the guy who is getting into some of the drama, but like in like the cool way, where he's like shutting shit down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm into that.
Yeah.
What? Any other quick facts?
Nothing exciting.
Okay.
NSYNC is his favorite boy band.
Shut
New York
the
Pizza.
I think he's a cool guy.
I like that,
okay,
though.
wait.
That's
though.
cool.
Who's your favorite boy band?
Gray.
I probably like
Go ahead.
NSYNC over Backstreet Boys. I'd say that.
I'm just saying the anecdotes. Evan, I want to hear your answer.
Oh, I don't care. I just like the fact that he says that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think that's a funny way of answering a question he probably thought was dumb. So he's like, "Oh, what's your favorite music?" He's like, "NSYNC, my favorite boy band." That's a cool way of answering a dumb question.
For real, because I'm
He's
like, where did that
Tame
come
Impala's
from?
first record. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
just saying NSYNC's my favorite boy band is
Hear
like is like means he's playful.
Yeah.
He doesn't really care. Like I like
Yeah.
that.
True.
He's like, oh, you really want to hear my thoughts
Like,
on
this is stupid
whatever?
question.
I'll tell you.
He's
but-
kind of mocking the
Right.
the packet you were talking
Wait,
about.
is I Want It That Away Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC. No.
Is it though?
Backstreet
Backstreet Boys might be low key more
No.
fire.
I'm
than
a
NSYNC. Is that
Backstreet Boys
true?
girl.
Millennial. Yeah, it's all Backstreet Boys. I might be a Backstreet Boy.
I didn't really listen to either.
Sad.
Not
All right. All right, guys. Next we have Gabriel.
Does Gabriel think he's Hugh Grant?
Ooh, kind
Oh.
Hello.
He
Tell me
absolutely thinks he is Hugh
Oh
Grant.
my god, that was dead on.
1,000%.
The pocket square, slightly peeking.
He's just like
I mean, that is a
he's just
vibe.
like he's the guy at the bar who goes, you know who people always tell me I look like? Like he goes up and tells you who people think he looks
Yeah.
like, and you're like, I didn't ask.
It's like the guy who gives himself a nickname.
I didn't ask. But go ahead.
He buys a beagle not because he likes beagles, but,
Oh.
but because of how he thinks he'll look owning a beagle.
Beagle.
I was about to say.
Dude.
Holy shit, that was insane.
the specific references are just
Wow.
off the charts.
He
Yes.
bought a beagle because it matched his like Mini Cooper or whatever.
Oh,
He's
dude,
just- I just
he
wanna
looks
be the
like
kinda guy.
He looks like his family has like,
All the money.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like estate.
No, dude,
family
I think
stuff.
he's secretly broke.
Oh, interesting.
And he just puts it out there.
Tell me why.
Dress for the job.
Something
you want, not the
behind
job
those
you have.
eyes says, I am going to take you out to a very expensive meal and I'm going to put it on my credit card for a reason.
And it's going to take me a long time to pay it off.
I'll get to it eventually. Live in the present, live in the present moment.
This guy definitely, this is what he does. Like, he 100% swirl.
Oh my God.
He 100% swirls his wine around and like
Yes.
sniffs it hard.
Yes.
He watches sommelier documentaries.
He goes,
that
earth.
suggest
I'm eating a lot of
illegal
earth.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of earth. Just
dirt,
Yeah.
grapes.
And he's over the top about it. Like
and he'll like
It's
if
like
you
coming up his nostrils.
Yeah.
You're like,
and if you go out to dinner with him and you hold your wine glass how I do, which is the improper way, he'll like correct me. He'll
Do
be
you
like, "You're
think he
supposed to hold
gets-
it by your stem. You're actually warming up the glass
Do you
when you
thi-
hold it that way."
True. Yeah.
Do you think he gets compliments on his hair a lot?
1,000%.
I feel like he's like Bennett 2.0, like Bennett from the future.
1,000%. I made some comment about whoever else being Bennett 2.0. No, this is Bennett.
No, because
2.0.
it's like Bennett the advanced version,
the Euro version.
and also just like a little bit more like meta.
Is he Canadian?
Like
No.
Bennett's very on the nose for the kind of character he's wanting to play. Like
Yeah.
Gabriel takes it one step further. Even his name, Gabriel, is like Bennett's very again on the nose.
I
Gabriel's
feel like
just
Bennett is going to hate Gabriel because Bennett will be jealous of Gabriel because Gabriel actually goes to art galleries and
yes.
understands the
Right,
art, and
that's what I'm
Bennett
saying.
attempts to.
Gabriel is actually cultured.
Yes.
So much so that his budget cannot.
Bennett doesn't understand
cannot
why
afford
everyone
it.
hangs out at the art gallery.
Yeah, and Bennett goes and he like tries to find the meaning
and then
behind
he
the
ends up
piece.
getting someone to take a photo of him.
Exactly, and Gabriel actually truly enjoys consuming the
Bennett
art.
buys the pieces.
Yeah.
He buys the
But
pieces.
Gabriel might
Gabriel
not
just
truly
appreciates him.
enjoy it. Gabriel may just go through the movements of enjoying it. One may ask,
Gabriel
does Gabriel
as rich
enjoy
as Bennett?
anything?
I think Gabriel. I'm gonna guess Gabriel has more money than Bennett.
Here's what I go. That suit with the turtleneck and the pocket square, that's hard to fake. Like his look is so purely like extreme
Wealth.
Hamptons wealth.
Yeah.
Like he looks at me like Manhattan, sick money. Like even the name Gabriel.
No,
that
no,
is
no.
that is
He
a
comes
wealthy
from-
No, this is
name.
what I'm saying, though, like,
he's got epic fucking background.
But
like,
this is what I'm saying. Maybe he can no longer afford his taste. Like there may have been
Something
something the
happened to the
2008
money.
crash,
Tell us.
perhaps 2007, whatever.
He is older. He's the oldest guy on the cast, I think.
Boom.
35.
He looks like
He
a
looks
baby
very young.
face.
He's very young. He looks great.
I feel like I know exactly what his mom looks like.
Tell us what
His
does he
mom
do?
is absolutely stunning.
Stunning.
Yeah, she's
His mom
beautiful.
is a model, and
Former
she
model,
married
yep.
a guy who was a little older, who was also he was handsome, but he was older.
In their home, they have framed photos of him and his mother sitting on a swing, like together. You
Painted.
know?
Yeah, painted for sure.
I like that.
They have a painting.
No,
of the
just
family.
black and
father-
white with those like bonnets with
Oh,
like
okay.
flowers on the hats, like from the 90s. You know?
Dad didn't really care about the relationship. Him and his mom are super
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
But Dad was like really wealthy and older.
His
and
mom
like
wears a lot
now
of
he's
linen.
old. He just doesn't even really care, or he's dead. But like he's still just kind of like mom cared, but Dad was like, who are you even? I don't even really care.
His mom wears a lot of like flowy linen, sort of like robes, kind of over.
Yes.
Gabriel.
Yes. Gabriel. She's kind of like Moira.
She's
Yeah.
like Moira Rose.
Gabriel.
Like my Gabriel.
I love
My
that.
Gabriel.
Gabriel, come here.
Like strokes his
Gabriel.
face.
Yeah, she's not a wasp. She's beyond that. She enjoys art galleries
And
for
she
sure.
asks
She's
him-
an artist. But
She likes
wealthy.
being the
Yeah,
art.
you're right. She's
in the-
cool.
She's cool.
She likes being the art in the gallery.
She asks him which lip
Yes.
color she should wear,
She's
and he
dressed-
gives her his true opinion, and she takes it.
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
I love the
Gabriel.
Moira.
She is now his mom is definitely way cooler than him. His
Yes.
mom actually understands the art, and Gabriel tries, but he maybe doesn't.
I think he does. I think they're on the same level, in so much though that it's actually kind of creepy. They're like, is there like something weird between them? 'Cause
They're
just like
completely
they're like on
connected.
the level where they like walk in sync, and they're just like, yes, mother, yes, Gabriel.
Oh, totally. He's a total
She's
simp
like,
for his
Gabriel,
mom.
would you pick up some brioche buns from the bodega on your way over?
Is he's mommy's assistant?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. What's he really do? Tell us all.
All right. Ready?
I love him, honestly. I really am into it because he's so much more than Bennett.
Yes,
Gabriel?
he really is. Gabriel is 35. He is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur.
So he's in debt.
Maybe, or he's really wealthy.
Okay.
That's the thing with that word.
I just feel like he's hiding something, and I feel like it's debt.
I just feel like that word is so, it's either you have no money or you have all the money. He's from North Carolina.
What?
Oh,
I'm thrown off.
Southern.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's not Southern.
He loves the
North
expression.
Carolina's not Southern?
I don't know. It's North.
No, it's
Carolina.
North. No, it's like, it's
I
East
guess
Coast.
South Carolina is very Southern, no?
It's East Coast.
It's
East
just
North
south of
Carolina
North
seems like
Carolina.
neither,
Shoot.
doesn't it?
All right, I
Like
don't
not
know.
East Coast or
Charlotte is like a
mids.
city.
Isn't
Charlotte's a
Charlotte
city.
kind of?
Mid,
Charlotte is a
sort of.
city.
It's a city.
Yeah,
No,
it's
but
like
I'm saying
mid-line.
Sorry, guys, my bad.
But I'm saying Charlotte is like, I believe like a proper city.
Oh, okay. Not Southern, everyone.
Gabriel loves the expression Renaissance man
Of course he does.
and feels it describes him well. He prides himself in having a lot of passions.
He belongs to a lot of like men's clubs, like men's cologne clubs, where they send you one every week. He belongs to a lot of. He has
He does
trunk
the thing where he
club.
goes "Tch," and he walks through it.
Yeah.
He doesn't spray it on himself.
Oh my God, I'm dead, you guys.
What?
I'm absolutely dead.
What?
Gabriel doesn't understand the concept of athleisure and believes that people should respect elegant styles of the past.
What the fuck?
He is Bennett advanced.
Yes. Bennett is going to hate him
Huge fan
so
of this
much.
guy.
He's a
They
trust
will
fund
be
child.
on the beach together.
Yes, they're gonna hate each other.
He's a trust fund child. And Bennett's the opposite, right? Bennett's self-made in that he like fought to become in this world.
No, we ended up finding out that he lied
That's he
about
wants,
that.
yeah. Mhm.
But Bennett doesn't have
What a
the
loser.
natural.
Like prep school.
He does. I think Gabriel has the je ne sais quoi that Bennett lacks.
It's like
Bennett
they're in a movie,
tries.
you know? I
Yes.
think being in a movie and Gabriel will like brush past him and Bennett's like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just Gabriel gets something that Bennett doesn't.
I dig Gabriel. It's the same thing I felt about Kit, which is like I like when people who are trust fund kids who come from wealthy backgrounds own it. I hate the whole like I'm a rich kid trying not to act like I'm come from money. I love when a rich kid just goes, yeah.
but there's something about Kit
It's
for
like
me where it wasn't
dope.
like funny enough because maybe it wasn't dramatic enough or wasn't self-aware enough. Like maybe it was not a step far enough to where it just was
she
not
didn't- she
entertaining
wasn't-
to me. It was
Sure,
just like,
but I just liked that she didn't try to. She was just like, yeah, my parents are super rich and I'm from New York and I love fashion and it is what it is.
what I'm
And
saying
it's
is she
just
sort of half-assed it sometimes. So she'd
Oh,
be like,
right.
I have a gold Bentley because rideshare vibes.
If
and then
she would have,
didn't-
if she would have
didn't
kept
commit.
that, if she would have kept that energy, if she would have kept the gold Bentley energy the whole time, I would have like been like
Got
a
it.
huge
That makes
fan.
sense. She
She
didn't
didn't
own it.
commit. It was
No.
just kind of like, okay,
No.
we're gonna try to be funny. And
Right.
like,
Okay, Gabriel loves to play tennis.
Yep.
And obviously Sean Connery is his favorite
Fuck
James
yeah,
Bond.
dude. Gabriel's my
Wow.
favorite. Let's go.
see, he's committing. Gabriel commits.
Commits
Gabriel
hard.
commits to everything in
Commits
his
it.
life.
He really does. All right, one more. Okay, and our final guy for this week. Okay, thankfully we broke this into two because we are already like 2.5 hours in. It is Garrett. What do you think about Garrett?
Played baseball in high school.
I was about to say he's an ex-athlete for sure. My
Yeah.
guess was football.
Soccer or baseball. You say football.
He
Science
feel
It's going to
teacher
go either
vibes.
one way or a complete.
I feel
other.
like Garrett. I feel like Garrett is going to be another person where I don't think he's going to last very long. I think he's very quiet. I don't feel like he's going to be.
Nice guy syndrome.
He's very nice. I bet he's nice. I bet he's
Yeah.
going to be like. I don't think he's ready for the camera in his face. I think he's going to get like a little quiet and just kind of like fade in the background.
I think he's got
That
dark.
I
feels
don't
right.
think
That
he's
feels
gonna
right.
get.
Ooh.
Okay, so I feel like Katie's gonna really play into like the competitive vibe
Yeah,
of the
for
show.
sure, for
She's
sure.
gonna really favor guys who are going far out of their way to be the first to the front of the line.
I think you're right.
Showing that they're like really putting in an effort to be
That
noticed
seems
by
right.
her. And any guy that's sort of like, I'll be noticed for like who I really am and like, you know, like if Katie wants my time, she'll like ask for my time. Like that's not going to play out for
Nope.
those guys.
Yeah, I
He's
agree.
going to be like, I want someone who prioritizes me.
Marketing director.
For Garrett.
Yeah, marketing guy.
Yeah.
He works for marketing. He works for a marketing firm, or he is a marketing guy.
He has a strained relationship with his brother.
What do you mean?
He just does, you know. If
Do
you
you-
talk to him about it, you'd know, you know.
Yeah, we just don't see eye to eye. We used to.
We used
has
to
a
be really
twin
close when we were
brother.
kids.
Super close.
Oh, a
Ooh, that he looks like a
twin.
twin.
He does look like a twin.
I don't know what that means.
Why is that?
Yeah, but he does. There's definitely two Garretts.
The twin brother, and he used to be a pro athlete, and then he got injured, and now he writes like now he's a singer
I
songwriter.
feel like his brother, his name is like Gage or something. It's like Garrett and Gage. Mm-hmm. And Gage is like, maybe Garrett wishes that Gage would stop drinking so much.
Hey man, come on. Come to one of my CrossFits.
He does CrossFit too? Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, all these guys do.
Yeah, that's true.
Every one of them.
Garrett's got like, oh my God, I just got like such a vision, like a That's So Raven vision. Garrett like got one tattoo, like he was gonna join the Navy and got like one like anchor on his wrist, and then all of a sudden, within like 7 months, Garrett had a full sleeve.
Yes.
When he was like 21, he had a full sleeve on his arm within 6 months.
He has a cross on his bicep for sure.
He's like, I kind of like the pain.
Yeah.
And he loves Garrett's always been like a little bit straight edge, unlike Gage. So Garrett, like always growing up, was just kind of like, but then in the tattoo parlor, he's around those guys who are like the tattooists, and Garrett feels kind of like a part of it when he's getting the tattoos, and he's just like, give me like, no, he's like, do you want to take a break, man? As Garrett's like shaking as he's doing his elbow, he's like, no, I'm good.
I'm good, bro. You have a shot or some shit? They're like, what? I don't know, you got any fucking booze or something?
Yeah.
And they're like, no. He's like, oh, it's okay. It's fine.
He's like, some whiskey would take the edge off right now.
Yeah. And they're like, what kind of whiskey do you like? He's like, Grey Goose. And they're like, what? Or Heineken, whiskey's fine.
He doesn't drink, but at the tattoo parlors, he flexes like he does.
Oh, this is good. I just took a pull.
Pretending to inhale.
Yeah.
He's all fumbling with the pack. It's a fresh pack.
He lights the fucking filter. It was pretty good. Smooth. He starts describing a cigarette as smooth.
Oh my God, this vision of him at the tattoo parlor is just like, it's just really like.
I picture him as being the guy who's like, if we were all in the kitchen talking shit about someone at a party, he'd be like, wow, I'm like really disappointed in you guys.
I like that.
I do like that.
That's what I'm saying. Garrett. That's what's sad about all this is here we are making fun of him, and he's probably like such a nice person.
He's like, oh man, that sucked when they were talking to me about me on Chatty Broads like that.
Oh, Garrett.
I actually really like those girls. I've been listening to that show for a couple of years now. I really like them.
More than once.
I know that they got to know me. They'd really like me.
That thought has entered my mind tonight.
Did they listen?
With peace and love, you guys. We love every single one of you and your beautiful souls and hearts and the jobs that you do.
And honestly, we don't know you at all.
Frankly,
and
not
we
true,
might.
though.
And honestly,
I don't love a single one of these guys.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
I know one or two of them.
I do. I already feel passionate about
it.
Don't we agree? We like Gabriel. We love Gabriel.
We love Gabriel. We love Christian. We love Brandon.
So Garrett, tell us.
Okay,
who he
so
is
let me
and what
tell
he
you guys
does.
about Garrett. Garrett is a software marketing manager. He is from Salinas, California.
Hey.
So he was raised in the ranch life.
Yeah.
Ranch life.
Dairy farm.
He loves barbecues and baseball.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys
this is
nailed that
Chucky.
one.
Dude, double nail. Let's go.
Double nailed that
Dodgers
one.
fan,
I
too.
said
If he's
baseball
from
and marketing
Salinas,
and manager.
Absolutely nailed it.
Dodgers.
He loves a steakhouse, not
does.
about a one-night stand. He likes a loyal woman, he
Gross.
said. And I'm just like, well.
No, that's not true. He's probably
gross.
cheated on some girls. If he
and
has.
gross.
And
He's like, I want a loyal woman
and gross
for me
anyone
to
says
cheat
that is
on.
gross. That's a weird thing to bring up. Gross.
Yeah, anyone who says I want a loyal woman, not a one-night stand.
Okay.
Because you
Do
cheat.
you guys get vibes? Do you guys get vibes too that maybe like anyone who's saying that too hasn't been on enough one night stands?
Nah, I think he has been.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's
think
the
he has
opposite.
been?
a
And
lot.
that's like he's like over it.
This last sentence of this
No, I
paragraph.
think he's trying to hide the fact that he still
You guys,
likes one night
this
stands.
makes me feel uncomfortable. Now, I know he didn't write it, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. It says, Garrett is looking for something that lasts forever and dreams of sitting down next to his wife, holding her hand and looking gratefully at the beautiful family they've built together. How sweet is that?
Before
That's
he
what it
kills
says.
her is what
Gross,
that
gross,
sounds like.
gross.
That's a weird thing to say.
It's
like,
weird,
I'm
right?
sorry, that's
It's
weird.
too specific.
He has a German Shepherd.
Yeah, he does.
And, well, for the climbers, he wants to climb to the summit of Mount Everest.
This guy kind of seems like the third Garrett's. Like the
Yes.
third Garrett. We've got
You know how we
Sorry.
feel about Garrett's, right?
We've
We all
got a couple
have-
Garretts, and I'm not gonna lie, this Garrett's kind of giving off vibes like he's the third Garrett to complete a terrible Garrett trio.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not getting like, I don't read all that shit and go, oh my god, I know he's gonna be that Garrett, but I definitely am getting those vibes, and I just say beware of the Garretts. You know,
He seems like I'm sorry, he seems like a slut shamer.
I don't know why anyone wants to climb to the top of Mount Everest. Also,
Costs a lot of money too.
the
Yeah,
summit.
because you're paying other
it
people to
costs
carry all
an
your shit.
ass load of money. It's like insanely dangerous, and it's just a big sufferfest. And I don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
There's literal markings on the way up to Everest of like you camp at these campsites where like dead hikers are. That they don't get you out. There's like Green Boots campsite is like there's a pair of like green boots that is like a frozen body.
I think that's like
sticking
the
out.
appeal for some people.
I don't get it, because you can also just charter a helicopter
were
to
you
like
say,
the
Evan?
summit and just walk up to it.
I just don't like when people make what's interesting about them what they want in a woman, or like what they will offer a woman. You know what I mean? As opposed to like what should be unique about you, what is what's unique about you, or what your interests. That should be enticing to someone that would like that. But when you make what is interesting about you, like the things that you will provide your mate with, is creepy to me. Where it's like, honestly, all I want is to support my wife one day. It's like, that's a weird thing to say. Like that does not, like whatever you're trying to portray with that thing is actually saying the opposite.
It's saying that women are a monolith to him.
You're saying like,
that's the thing.
I need
like
my
a
wife.
woman is
You know,
a
like,
thing, and you get a woman. It doesn't really matter which one you
like
get,
a
because they're going to
checkpoint.
be the wife for you to support.
It's really weird.
Like a checkpoint of like life success.
Right.
It's a,
right.
not only
it's a
that, like-
checkpoint, just like Everest.
I think he just green
boots.
I think he just views all women as like a woman. Like women are woman is a woman as women.
Sorry, Garrett, if you're a really nice guy.
Yeah, we just wrecked you. I'm sure
But
you're great.
I don't like that bio. I'm sorry.
I don't.
I know you didn't write it, but I just don't like that vibe.
The whole thing was
Psycho?
about like relationship.
Potentially.
Psycho of the season?
Potentially, yeah. I was saying initially he's the quiet guy, but maybe he's gonna be the villain. Maybe
He's
he'll
the
be
guy
the villain.
that like
he'll be a Luke
his,
P.
Yeah. His mom sells the shit out of him to all the girls she meets.
He's tall enough to be a threat to the other guys too.
Yeah,
I can see
he's
his mom right
tall.
now being like,
Yeah,
This is my son.
exactly.
I mean, are you
Oh,
kidding me? What else would you want?
Look at how handsome he is.
Look at-
And he treats a woman so nicely.
yeah.
His
I
last
raised
girlfriend
him.
was a bitch. She did not appreciate him.
No, and his mom's also like, I raised him, so you know that he's like
Yeah, I raised him
100%.
right.
Yeah, his mom's name's like Cheryl. She's really blonde and short.
Karen, maybe even.
She's
Maybe
flippy
even
hair.
Karen. Catherine. Well, broads, we did it.
Part
we
two.
We went the 2.5
week.
hours, and part two is going to be on Thursday.
Everyone got our special attention. Everyone got the kid love treatment.
Everyone got their love. Thursday, join us for the second half, and then the following week, officially first episode of Katie's Bachelorette season.
Cannot wait.
Can't believe it's happening.
So excited! So excited!
Can't wait.
It's like
With
a poetry
that,
thing.
Exactly. And with that, broads,
Chat soon.
we'll chat soon.